Hold on, guys. Hello, everybody. Hello for anybody coming and checking out the live show. Everybody can be heard now. The episode just ended. Holy shit! Holy shit!
We broke 800.
Yeah, we broke 800 viewers. That's ridiculous. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit.
That was awesome.
This is honestly a lot of labor and love went into this, because clearly you are seeing that I mean, Jesus. 20-minute video for Lock Horizon.
I know.
Oh man, it was so crazy, but worth it. Absolutely worth it.
Most definitely.
So I guess we'll start off with the two assholes responsible for this. Hi, I'm Richie, and I'm an asshole.
Hi, asshole.
That's okay.
I knew it! I knew it! I'm surrounded by assholes!
Oh, God.
Are you really that surprised?
No, okay, so here's the real question. Where's the question? Ja Rule's not here to explain this shit. Why am I crying? Where is Ja? All right, only some people are going to understand that, but okay.
Damn it.
Yeah. I know Tony won't.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, but Tony... Tony and I are the two assholes responsible for some of the jokes. So if you guys liked the Carry On My Wayward Son and the Independence Day thing, I want to go ahead and state, because we've talked about this a few times, those things are ideas that we came up with episode 2. That's how long we've been planning this stuff. Since episode 2, we have been planning this.
For those of you who have been here from the very beginning and remember, we actually held open auditions for Isuzu's character, with one of the requirements being they have to sing a lullaby version of Carry On Wayward Son. That was in preparation for
this
scene.
episode. Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so there we go. We got that taken care of. I feel like there we go. Oh, oi. Why am I hearing myself? What?
You should stop that.
That was me, sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm like, big brain move right there.
God damn it.
Stupid
Oh my
fancy
God.
setup.
Stupid fancy
Oh.
setup. Aw. All
Damn.
right. Only thing that I didn't like was the disturbing amount of people whose first thought was of Carry My Wayward Son, but of Supernatural. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a thing.
I definitely
It
That's a
has
thing.
become that. Yeah.
It has definitely become the Supernatural meme. What'd you guys think of the JoJo meme? That was, believe it or not, that was the first scene that was put together for LHA 10, because I was just like, I wonder if this would work.
I heard the music and immediately knew.
I found an 8-bit version of Roundabout, and I was like, I have to know, will this work? And then the moment that JoJo fans said yes, and everybody that wasn't a JoJo fan said, I fucking
God
hate you.
damn it.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I knew. All right.
Mission accomplished.
I'm not a JoJo fan, and I went, God fucking damn
Also,
it.
I want
That's all I-
also if we could just take a moment, I'd like to do a round of applause for Calvin and Ray for their hard work on this episode. Holy crap, guys!
Yeah.
No kidding. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Ray, seriously, dude? The montage that went along with the song. I almost fucking cried the first time I put the song onto it.
Oh
was-
my God.
It was
Oh,
absolutely
dude, it was
beautiful,
so
Ray.
good. It was
well
so good.
done.
Yes.
Well
My
done.
lifetime of doing AMVs finally pays off.
Nice.
Shit.
Very
Yeah.
Okay, does that
Chatting,
mean
clapping.
does that mean that like what was it, scene 12 versus scene 3, which one is better and which one is worse? I'm gonna go ahead and say that scene 3 is probably worse in that case.
Yeah.
Cause I made scene 3 and I'm not apologizing.
I like scene 3. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Scene 3 was really
Scene three
good.
was
I
fun.
loved it.
No,
I did if some of you might be familiar with, especially if you caught our Twitter feed, with the fact that we did a promo for LHA 10 where we actually showed scene 3, but it was just the music, no sound effects or anything in it. It was just the music, and then we did like, hey, we put the release date at the end, and that was initially what I put together as scene 3, because I thought I was just putting together a promo at first, and then I was like, holy shit, this kind of works. And clearly it was January when I put that together, because that was when, if you didn't catch it, that's the version of Warriors that came out with the League of Legends 2020 announcement video. And I love the song so much. I was like, we're using this.
Yeah,
No,
the
it
League of
actually-
Legends one is definitely a better choice than what you got.
Well,
You guys were contemplating on
fits.
whether to do the actual one, right?
It fits quite a bit better. Yeah, I think it does. Tony, that reminds me. Speaking of scene 3 stuff, you wanna talk about the thing we're adding to Patreon today?
Yeah, so a lot of things that we work on go through several different forms, because while it may be hilarious on paper or work on paper, it doesn't necessarily translate well to on screen. And so our
Or when I
episode
get
10
a dumb idea out of nowhere.
so our episode 10 script actually has a lot of those.
Scene 3 especially.
Yeah, where we have things that were originally planned but didn't quite make it to the final version, that is going to be going up on our Patreon today for all of our $10 and up patrons viewing pleasure. So you guys kind of get another behind the scenes thing of what could have been. Because specifically scene 3, that went through probably the most iterations out of anything else in the episode.
Because it actually had a lot of dialogue in it, and we cut out probably
Hey, Jim
90.
Ross, thank you for the $9.99.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
Choo, by the way.
Oh,
Jim Sauce says, hey guys, another great video, and gotta say bravo for you guys getting me to tear up a bit. So as usual, keep up the great fat content and stay awesome. Also in general, carry on wayward fat dogs.
Oh, that's
we're gonna
sweet.
stick that.
Aw.
We're gonna be getting those kind of quotes for fucking forever. All right, there goes the alert. There's the alert. All right. Will there be an AMV? I don't think we can legally get away with that. See the video that says that time I got delayed as a slime for more reference.
Yep.
I also just
You
want to
can't
say,
fight the music.
I just want to go ahead and say, probably my favorite comment from this week was literally one of our patrons yelling at me. It was like, "How dare you make me cry twice in like literally just a short period of time?" Because they watched Slime 5 and cried. Because of the music that we use, and then they watched this and cried, and they were like, "Fuck you, dude." I'm like, "Look, it just happened to be really good timing. It wasn't on purpose." Which Tony, that I feel like that's basically our series, the series we do in a nutshell. It wasn't on purpose, but it just worked out real well.
Yeah. Well, so speaking of slime, we for those of you, obviously you're all here because you love Log Horizon, but we also do Slime Abridged, the time I got reincarnated as a slime, and One Piece Alabasta Abridged. You should definitely go give them a quick see. Unfortunately, at the moment, Slime, the majority of the episodes are only available on our website, but you can check those out. One Piece, all of those episodes are available on our channel, but good news for the YouTube-only people, Slime is on its way back, slowly but surely.
We're trying to get it there.
Yeah.
And guys, I want to go ahead and state this right now while we've got so many people watching live. The fact that you cannot full screen the episodes of Slime on the website, that is not anything that we can control. We didn't upload them to the website itself. These are from BitChute, and for some reason with the embed code, BitChute doesn't allow full screen.
However, if you do the pop-out option, then you can kind of pseudo full screen.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm sorry, but I saw this comment that says, "So when is the PhatDogStudios adult calendar coming to Patreon?" It's not.
Oh my god.
It's fucking not.
Yeah, we're not
I
bringing-
actually like this comment called Fat Dog is powered by the tears of their viewers.
I mean,
Well, shit, we don't make enough power then, gah.
Nope.
I'm now
I don't-
accepting
I can't
tears as
speak for
currency.
everyone,
Yeah.
but
Look,
I would
look
definitely like to say
One time
I would like to say that at least a decent number of us have a voice for radio, and there you go. That's
and a lot of us also, myself included in this, I'm not excluding, have a face for radio.
Oh, you beat me to it.
I have
Window calendar. We have a face for radio.
Yeah. We're
I
not
have
making
a
it.
face.
This is the character calendar, but we won't do on that.
We're not
say
making.
this.
We're not making an adult calendar for Patreon. That goes on our Pornhub.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was gonna say I have the face for darkness and the voice for the mute button. Okay. Like,
Harsh.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm all for participating in this calendar so long as I can keep the lights off and put myself in a closet.
So who?
man, I can't go back to the closet, man. I just can't.
It's dark in there. Don't make me go back.
I came out for a reason. All right.
All right. So who wants to talk about the episode? Let's start with scene one. So the speech, which we've been working on for a long time now. Holy cow.
I still remember when I came to you with that, and I'm like, no, dude, this is happening. Like I remember we brought Eva in. And I'm
What
like,
was my response? I believe to paraphrase, my response was, I fucking hate you.
Yep.
No. Okay. The fucking calendar would be swept up by Belle Delphine's gamer girl condoms. Okay, like
We'll get to that. When we get all right. Hold on. There is a gamer.
What?
There is a Belle Delphine reference in episode 10. It's buried in there. We'll get to that. Wait till we start talking about episode. Wait till we get to scene 9. There is that happened. It was so funny because Calvin had to listen. Calvin had to listen to me do it live. Like Calvin knows all the audio. It's beautiful. But yeah. All right. So scene 1.
By the way, Calvin, you did an amazing job with this
Yes,
episode.
you did.
I
Yes,
loved
you did.
hearing all the sounds and music choices you made.
Yeah.
Thank you. But the music choices, however, were Richie.
Yeah.
With the exception, I did all the
Mm.
audio effects and produced the Carry On.
There was all right. If you don't like Final Fantasy 15 music, I'm sorry for you. But yeah, we
I
put a
saw
lot
that in
of
the
Final
comments,
Fantasy 15 music in this. Like scene 2, I think it's scene 4 with the kids fighting. And like there's so much that worked out. The fight on the bridge was all Final Fantasy 15. Even the victory theme. That victory theme is if you win the Chocobo race. The Chocobo races in Final Fantasy 15. That is the specific one you find. Deep cuts with the music. But back to that. Tony, I pointed this out to you. That's actually the music that we used is actually literally from the Independence Day OST. It's literally titled "The President's Speech." Like it is literally from the President's Speech. So 100% spot on.
The amount of times I had to listen to that speech. So
I thought.
We had you re-record 2 or 3 times.
No.
times.
Okay. No.
Not to mention I had to-
Re-recording champion of all time for LHA 10 goes to Walker.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
like,
with
we
what,
had-
like 6 retries.
Yeah, we had 6 fucking callbacks to make sure we got everything right because like everybody else sounded so good and because of where you were recorded, like
Reasons,
reasons of placements and stuff, we had to keep re-recording until it was like fucking top quality choice.
Oh,
level.
I've got all the 5.
So do I.
LHA episode 10.
It took guys.
Krusty records live for episode 10.
Got-
Krusty records again. 2. Krusty Pillow Fort 2. Krusty Pillow Fort.
Guys, it took a while. It took a while, but eventually Krusty rolled a nat 20 on his recording.
Yay!
7 fucking audio. Fuck yeah.
7
Probably.
fucking try.
Yeah. Oh my god. But still, the amount of times I had to watch that Independence Day short. I actually have it memorized now. I actually do have the Independence Day short.
I feel so
always the
bad,
dream.
but at the same time, I'm not envious of you.
No, here's the thing. Like, I had to try to not do the Independence Day and do the Log Horizon one because I
Right?
had kept reading the president's.
We want
the whole
deleted
time.
scenes.
Oh
Oh,
man. To be
God.
fair, at one point in time, Tony, I did consider nixing the JoJo reference at the end and just keeping it Independence Day and having it end with Independence Day where Rudy wakes up and what you hear is literally, I would grab a sound clip from Independence Day of Randy Quaid's character going, "Hello, boys, I'm back." I thought about that for a moment.
Is Independence Day is old enough that I guarantee there's a number of our viewers who have no idea what the hell it is we're referencing.
But the older ones
But the sequel,
immediately got
yeah, but the thing is, you see, a sequel came out less than 5 years ago, so people rewatched it.
Yeah, but
Oh
the
shit! I
sequel-
forgot
that
there
is
was a sequel.
yeah, there was.
Forgot the sequel.
The thing is, here's the funny thing. I actually enjoyed the sequel. Like, I didn't think it was
Yeah,
terrible. I thought it was okay.
It came out. It actually came out 2016.
Yeah, dude, the first Independence Day was just a popcorn movie. It wasn't like mind-blowing or amazing. And the second one was exactly that. It was a popcorn movie. So everybody's like, "Oh, Independence Day is not as good. It's not as good." It's like, motherfucker, neither was the first one. Anyway,
So,
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
it
But-
meant a lot. To
yeah.
people.
I get it.
This is
Nostalgia.
This is a little unrelated, but
Mhm.
I'm a little irritated right now because I just submitted our appeal for
Uh-huh.
the whole slime thing, and they have a cancel appeal button, but I don't know why they have it for this one, but not for the fucking initial counterclaim thing. Because and you can tell the story if you want of what happened yesterday.
No, I'm not gonna. I've already done that well enough on an entire video of its own. Again, that time I got delayed as a slime. All right.
Yep.
Anyway,
Go on.
I'd rather celebrate LHA 10 today. That's the important part.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so okay. So the last minute. Here's another thing that wasn't in the script, and this is another difference. I think I added it to the script, but initially we had some random dialogue that I think Ray had recorded and put in just as kind of filler, and I was like, it doesn't feel as strong anymore now. And then Tony had like some ideas, and that kind of sparked some ideas on my end, and I was like, well, what if, because the last couple of lines, there originally was not a menu line in the script at the end of episode 1, or I'm sorry, scene 1, and essentially we kind of came to that shortly during the video editing process, I think. And
Yeah.
so the fuck EA, I run this bitch became a thing that happened kind of late into the video editing process, if I recall. So
Yeah, no, that was definitely last minute kind of stuff.
yeah, because initially I think the script was, she said, double XP gains and loot drops, and then everybody started cheering and banging and all that stuff, and that was where it was initially going to end. And now seeing it the way that it is now, with menu saying "fuck EA, I run this bitch," that is a far stronger joke to jump into.
Yeah.
That is a far
Absolutely.
stronger
And it-
joke.
Definitely brings all the Daves together.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't want me to unleash the Steves.
You know the funny thing.
Oh my God. Don't wait
Um,
until the Steves.
Because all right. So they do because I'm so busy
Hi,
with work,
Steve.
I'm not
Steve's
always
eating
here
work.
for when they're doing the audio edits. So when I first saw the drafts that they were showing me, I didn't know we were going to using so many Discord sounds, and so I kept.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck, dude! Even today,
Not sorry.
even
Not
today,
sorry. Not sorry.
Oh my God.
Tony, even
Not sorry.
today I got fucked by it, and I knew it was coming. I have
Yeah.
listened, like, I think Calvin's the
never-
only person that's listened to it more than me, and I still got fucked by those. I went and looked at Discord 3 times today. Fuck.
Same.
Dude, I did
that before the
during the
premiere
fucking
even
premiere.
started.
See, for me, I have Discord muted, so I never hear that shit, so it didn't get me, like, at all.
Oh,
I keep
Everybody
forgetting
on
that's
the
even
chat was going, I could hear, where the fuck is that Discord account?
I even forgot that was even Discord's noise
Right?
because I have it muted.
Jim Sauce, thank
for
you.
calling out
Aw.
the
Thank you.
Yo, thank you, Jim Sauce.
Thank you.
He says, "Okay,
Thank you
guys, I
very
have to
much.
leave, but remember, all your content is great, and anyone that says you're only good for LHA, screw them."
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Right?
so
You
much.
hear that, Tony? All
That
the
makes me
content.
so
is
happy.
I'm
great.
gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Aw, you're making Richie cry.
I mean, it's
How
not.
dare you make Lord Menu cry?
That makes me so happy.
Fucking Daves.
My
Damn.
there's something wrong with my ocular devices. They're leaking.
Oh. That was actually kind of cute.
All right. Guys, I am typing a little thing that Calvin, Tony, and I know about, and we pointed this out to Tony because he missed it the first time through, so it's okay. And it is very, very subtle, but I don't want the audience to know that there's a lot of stuff that we hid in there that is referenced to later and very, very important to later. But we're not going to tell you about. We want you to rewatch this episode and find it. Like, so for those diehard sleuths out there that are looking for like small stuff, we want that stuff to happen. Especially once the series is over, we want you to go back and start trying to find those references and stuff. And we hid quite a few in here. But I'm gonna type
You're
one
gonna
to you
Gravity
guys.
Falls this shit.
Even
And
I- a
watch
little
everything
bit.
and look for secret stuff.
Yeah.
It's also not just Log Horizon stuff. Pretty
Yeah.
much all of our abridged work has little hidden shit throughout.
Oh,
Yeah.
PR, thank you.
One Piece has it. Nobody's mentioned the One Piece one yet.
All right, hold on.
BR says, thanks for great content. I binged Log Horizon in May and your series in one day last week. The EA got me hooked on the series in an instant. Kirby powered.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, even if you just missed it, you guys can go watch it right now. Go watch episode 10. Go watch the rest of our series as well. You might like the SAO series. We do have an SAO abridged.
That was totally
Not a lot of people actually know about that. Not a lot of people actually know about that one.
Yeah.
For good reason.
Also,
it's
also,
not.
guys. All right. I
Bringing it up
will
every
do
time
one
again.
thing. I will do one thing for everybody here and give a bit of a heads up. I'm not saying when, but episode 6 of Slime is coming, and we're finally introducing the ogres / Keijin this episode. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. There's your one thing about episode 6. And Jesus Christ, episode 7 is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Very
And,
That's
what she said.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? We're starting with that today.
So, speaking of the other series, Richie did just mention, Slime. Eva did mention SAO.
Can we? You know what? Now that we're doing that, can we finally announce it, Tony? Can we finally announce it? We've been working on it since September.
Working on what?
All right, so this is happening in between episode 10 and 11. I would call it 10.75. 10.75. We are officially doing a Shiro versus Kirito rap battle.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
we are
boy.
doing that.
Right.
And we do have an episode 10.5 planned. It is basically a Log Horizon abridged, as I like calling her, or Log Horizon abridged Kai, however you want to say it. Basically, in like a super short script, I summed up basically what happens in episodes 1 through 10 of Log Horizon abridged. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Log Horizon abridged just sounds funny to say. It's kind of like oh god.
Also, one thing though, guys. So one of our okay, what is going on?
Hold on. Wraith had a question. What was
So, in Log Horizon Abridged, are you going to try and do it as fast as physically possible?
No, we're
Like,
not
speak as
Eminem.
fast as physically possible?
Dude,
Aw.
None of us are auctioneers.
Off.
None
Yeah.
of us are auctioneers. Yeah, the entire episode's gonna be, hey there, 5, give me 20, 25, 30, 35. No.
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not like the
It would be
Grimlock
funny.
thought that I made years ago. With our-
Pretty sure it's gonna be Distortion Devil Tom K. Wait, because
We're gonna try. We're
pretty
gonna ask-
sure Izzy isn't gonna do it. Just saying. They're very protective of their baby, and we understand that.
We're fairly certain he won't, just
Oh,
because
shit.
he's super busy.
I
Richie,
forgot.
Did we get a donation?
We did
Yeah,
we got some
we did.
donos, guys. I forgot I had that dono up there, but Calvin, you just got enough money to get your slime books.
Yay.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Oh,
Thank you.
of
Get
course,
you that
there it is.
content.
Yeah, it was Revan.
Right on.
Sure, that explains everything.
Of course it was.
Freaking Revan, thank you, man.
Real quick, guys. One of our series that a lot of work and love goes into is just being criminally suppressed by YouTube, and like barely anyone knows it exists when compared to the numbers that we normally pull in.
Damn it, go
So
check
if
out One
you
Piece.
Already, please go check out our One Piece.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
I worked
It's
so hard
really
on
good.
that.
Do the whole thing. It's and make sure to hit the bell icon.
Oh wow!
because
Oh
YouTube-
wow! More donos. What in the world?
Oh my god.
Oh.
$10 donation.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Call
I mean,
up- call
I'm
up
sitting
all
here.
those
I'm sitting
friends
here
and
saying
family
we don't need your donos, and then they're sitting here going, "Shut up and take my money." I'm like, okay.
Hi, donos.
But for real, all of y'all out there, like, call up those friends and family that you barely tolerate. Put together a Zoom viewing party. All of you pop open One Piece. Get them numbers up. What the fuck, baby?
Hell
Tell
yeah.
me.
Try
Look.
try and get Nextinor to review our shit. 'cause
Watch
then-
it.
I've
Watch
actually
it with
put
your
friends
dog.
onto to all of our stuff, and like I have a friend that is now like a diehard fan of ours.
Nice.
So
I have a friend.
Nice.
I have a few friends from my Fire Nation that are on this chat, and you guys know who you are. And they love to reference a certain line that I say every time in that One Piece Alabasta Bridge.
Oh.
All right. I just
Yeah.
want to say. I just want to.
I don't know, but he makes noise.
That explains. Okay,
that one,
Eva. That explains. Eva, that suddenly explains the chat. Also, thanks for more donos. Jesus.
$3 donation.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, Eva. That explains. That explains the chat. Everything was good, and then the Fire Nation joined the chat.
Well, yeah, okay. I
Also,
will take
all right.
responsibility
Going back to
for
that. Going back to Avatar real quick, and bringing it back to LHA. Who else noticed that in scene 4, the fight on the beach with all the Murlocs, as Tony likes to call them? I was actually playing some of the background music that was in there was actually from the finale for Korra season 4.
Yeah,
Nobody noticed.
I knew it sounded familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course you would know, Anthony.
I've only watched Avatar and Korra a bajillion times. 'Cause-
And don't you abridge your own as well?
Yes, I do.
Whoa.
Free
Avatar.
publicity.
Yeah, so-
Free publicity.
I've gotten to. I'm
One
anxious
la-
to
one
start
last
book
thing
3.
is, I know a lot of people
damn it.
where they just they don't watch a series because they don't like the original thing. Well, see, that's kind of the beauty of an abridged series is you get a new perspective.
Speaking of original things, while you're at it and checking out all of our abridged content, we've got original content that we've been working on and streaming. Please go check those out. The
Oh, yeah.
Czech art streams and the Infinity's Light music creation streams. Wraith, Dono, gosh, you guys.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Wraith Donoed. Yeah.
Aww.
All right.
thank you, Ray.
So back to
I'll do what I fucking want.
I'll take my money and you'll goddamn well
all
like
right,
it.
all right. So
Damn it.
all right. So really quickly, let's get back to LHA. I want to talk about scene 2 real quick. Sadly, it was our only scene with Henrietta, but I think it was done really well. Like, yeah, she absolutely killed it. And of course, Grandpa of the Year,
Oh yeah.
Kaiser,
Yeah.
Grandpa of the Year. I just love the fact that he's like, too bad they'll be part Dave, and I'm like, oh, there's the Thanksgiving Day racism. There we go. It doesn't feel like a true family show until racist Uncle Tommy shows up, you know.
Yeah, well, and the best part about Kaiser's Corwin is do we wait till you guys see him in the next episode?
I literally, we knew that this was gonna be his farewell episode for episode 11, and holy shit, guys, the stuff that we wrote. I'm gonna say at the end, please stick around for the full live show. We are going to, because we know it's going to be far away, and we've done a lot of these back to back, and we've got so much stuff coming out. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Please explain that cliffhanger.
Nope.
Well, you see, okay, so you
Watch
see,
the next
there's
episode.
a
There's
cliff.
your explanation.
There's a cliff, and you hang from it, and that's it. That's
Oh,
a
I
cliffhanger.
jumped off
We do
it.
not advertise you hanging from a cliff, okay? We're not.
Yeah.
When you're hanging from
Yeah,
a
that's
cliff.
my job.
Please.
That is no one's job.
What do you
Shush
say?
Your
What-
face.
What do you say when you've got a cliffhanger? Yeet. No. Yeet. All right, so
That's
really
my
quickly-
job.
Yeah. All right. So really quickly, guys, we will. I'm gonna chat this over with Tony, but I think Tony, you'll be okay with it because it's so far out. It's not gonna be the end of the world, and we've already made a date for it. At the end of the stream, should we say when episode 11's coming out?
I think we should tell them
Because it is such a long way away.
Let me think on it.
Okay, think on it. I kind of want to because it's it's a ways away, and we've got a lot of stuff to do between then and now. But yeah, I don't want them to think. I don't want them to think it's coming out next month or something. It's like, guys, I want you to curb your enthusiasm.
Yeah. As a fan, I am excited for Log Horizon Season 3, not as an abridger.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. No, all right, guys, here's the thing. I have already put my foot down. I am not writing any stories for Log Horizon Season 3. If they want to continue, they are welcome to. But as far as I'm concerned, we already wrote a really good story. We already have our ending. I don't want to make it longer. I'd rather finish with the work that we started out with. And if somebody wants to do stuff afterward, that's okay. But like, I'm going to be real, guys. After Slime and maybe one other project, I'm going to be moving towards original content for PhatDogStudios full time. And that's not to say that I don't like working on LHA or Slime and stuff like that. And there's some great conversations. And if people want to ask me, for my opinion on something that they're writing, I'll gladly offer advice and stuff like that and be helpful. I'm just not going to be like a full writer for other series when I've got this giant original project that I'm working on. In fact, it's going to be going through a lot of rewrites and stuff like that right now because I've been reading some really good manga lately, and I looked over at my story, and I'm like, this does not compare. I need to fix this right now. Yeah. So, yeah, been going through I'm a shitty writer kind of moments for the last 2 weeks, but we'll fix that.
So basically, guys, we're not to reiterate, we're not going cold turkey on a bridge series.
No.
We are making a very concerted effort to start focusing more so on original content because at the end of the day, the end goal for PhatDogStudios as a whole is we want to become
a production studio,
production company.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're aiming for. And don't get me wrong, I love abridging, I love parody work, and I don't ever really want to stop doing comedy because that's such a huge part of Fat Dog's identity.
We can make original content for comedy, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but also, the thing that we're definitely not going to miss is every time we put up a video, it suddenly gets copyright claimed. We're going to love not having to deal with it. Or if somebody tries to claim it, or if somebody just tries to claim it, getting to hear Tony's maniacal laughter. That's gonna be great. It's like, oh, you think you own this product, do you?
Oh yeah, no, it's because we've had almost daily copyright strikes against our Czech streams for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think we've had any copyright strikes on Infinity's Light, but if we did, oh boy.
Is it because of the music?
Wait a minute.
Greg isn't in this
He's
call.
Yeah, Greg's not here. Sure.
Thank you for the $2.
I mean, if you want to call me daddy, you can. I don't.
Thank you.
Call Minori daddy?
Daddy
Oh my
Minori.
god, Daddy Minori. No.
Hey,
I'm just gonna call you. I'm just gonna call you Akatsuki Mark II. I'm just gonna call you Akatsuki
No,
Mark II.
it's Shiro Minor.
Oh,
Shiro
yeah,
Minor.
Gear
Well,
bridge.
what's really funny is like she's kind of like a bit of both. She's like technically she's like a little bit of Shiro, a little bit of Akatsuki. So did I just accidentally just create a whole adoption agency for Shiro and Akatsuki?
Yeah.
And Minori's now their baby?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
so they adopted
leaving-
an adult. Got it.
No. Here's the beautiful part. They adopted you, but not Toya.
Yeah.
Toy stuck with Naotsugu.
Oh my god! It's clearly they just wanted a daughter they wanted a child who could walk. It's no big deal. I get it.
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something about the fact that out of all the kids, Minori's the only one who got good. But okay. Sure. Also, I don't think I missed that comment in the live chat for LHA 10 of when Toya was on screen for the first time and he was fucking shit up. Somebody was like, "Oh, leg boy arrived on the scene." I'm like, "Oh my god, yes, that's beautiful." Every day is leg day.
Now that he has the ability to use them, yes, every day is leg day.
All right. So going back to we talked about scene 3. We've talked quite a bit about scene 4. I do want to. The funniest thing was like people commenting, "I wonder if Toya and Sarah got it on." Well, you know, his dick feels much better. So yes, they did. They just did it off screen.
She took some levels of blackness.
We had our one.
I think somebody
murder
actually
boner.
asked this in the chat earlier, but they asked when Shiro and Akatsuki broke all 4 beds, did they do it in the same day?
Yes.
Same hour.
I mean,
I was gonna say it was the same hour.
I would be disappointed if they did.
My
They
funniest
literally
thing.
ran out of beds.
They literally like the
Okay, they
funniest
got
thing.
bed repairing magic.
Right? The funniest thing that I saw was like if Akatsuki and Shiro broke all the beds, where are Krusty and his dragon gonna sleep? And I'm like, you do realize that they end up in Akihabara,
on a pile
right?
of gold. Obviously, it's a dragon.
Clearly, they did it on a beach surrounded by Murloc corpses. I mean, there's nothing more romantic than this.
I don't know. That
No offense. We're not going to do a sex scene for fucking Krusty and Lanessia.
No, we're not. We had our one sex scene. No more.
Unless you pay us $10,000, then in that case, I'm amenable to this.
It's going on PhatDogStudios.
If they give us 10,000, I'll record whatever the hell you want me to record.
I was going to say, with that kind of money, we can get something like animated. And...
I'll start doing feet pics. Jesus Christ.
You should not have said that.
No.
You're going to have people asking now.
Chibi.
I hear a Fat Dog OnlyFans account being started.
Yeah.
$35. Make sure to get $35 for your princess. Go ahead.
PhatDogStudios on Pornhub.
PhatDogStudios.
Yeah,
but I like
a lot though.
I
am so close to just selling feet pics because you get
no.
so fucking much money for doing that.
Chibi, no. You got to give them something to imagine. Footy pajamas. Wear footy pajamas when you're doing your feet pics.
I mean, I could. I mean, I didn't say that you could actually see my feet.
We're gonna have some guy who's like cut holes in them feeties.
Okay, so really quickly, if you would like Princess Lanessia bathwater, you can join our OnlyFans account.
Well,
$35 a pop.
Let's just
Trusty bathwater with shell fast.
So there's the funny.
Let's just actually hope that it actually has human, like, unlike what Belle Delphine did, where it wasn't like her actual bathwater. It was
dog bathwater.
No, okay. Here's the joke, ladies and gentlemen. This actually takes us back to LHA because the scene with Krusty at the river. I had to record a couple of background characters, and one of them was a voice kind of like this. Don't know how, but he turned out Jewish, and he was asking about Princess Lanessia bathwater and wanting to know how much gold it would be. Yeah, and literally it's just scooping river water from downstream. That's it. That's Princess Lanessia bathwater right there. You don't know if you're getting Princess Lanessia, but she stepped in the water. There you go.
Oh my god.
Also, to consider that we had so many, like, sexy moments with Lanessia and Krusty in that scene, and I did not make you say that word.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, I had Rick mad at me because I didn't make you say that word. And I'm like, no.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take this one too.
You had a sexy-ass scene where you did not have to say the cake word.
Oh god.
The cake.
The cake word. It's a word to describe cake.
I go for some cake.
I like cake.
It starts with an M.
Me too.
I mean, I'd rather be that.
And I don't even like that.
Like to hear Princess Lanessia say the cake word.
One Piece episode 2.
$10,000.
One Piece episode 2.
Yeah, One Piece episode 2. I actually do say.
Or you can pay $10,000. We're amenable to either.
Yeah. Hey, Cody, don't say you guys. You know you're a part of this too.
I have to say,
you guys. I'll
Eva.
sing it. Dude, no. Oh no, are you kidding? Calvin, we can make a freaking full choir say words. We can sing the word for everyone.
Eva, say the word and I'll shut the stream down right now.
Dude,
Oh my
Eva,
god.
I am so surprised that you agreed to do that line in episode 2.
I said, I told Tony I would say the word, but I need to audition for another. I need to be the first person to audition for another role. That was my stipulation. I won't say what character, but there was another character that I wanted to audition for first, and I said, "Fine, I'll say the word if you let me audition for her first."
Okay, all right. So
blackmail.
Getting back to it.
Come on, it's the only way you can get ahead in voice acting.
Industry
Yeah, I'm not gonna fish that.
You know, today I feel a bit like Medusa because I got to get ahead of snakes. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. All right. So back to LHA 10. Wow. Okay. So did everybody like all the Final Fantasy 15 music?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. So for the scene,
Final Fantasy 15.
So for the scene where the goblins first show up and they're getting ready to attack, that's actually the music for that is actually the prelude music to. You're being spotted and a battle's about to start, and then the battle music kicks in like it naturally would do in the game. So we put those together to make it feel like it was kind of a natural progression of that. And hats off for all the sound effects in the fight. Like the scene that I knew was going to be the worst and most sound effect heavy was going to be the fight scene in the rain, because there's so many characters, so many animals, so many creatures. Then there's the flooding river, the downpour of rain, and not to mention just the fight itself. So once again, hats off to you, Calvin, for that scene. That was
Thank you.
That was intense. That was very
Calvin
very
and
intense.
Ray definitely did a lot, made that scene very emotional in every single aspect.
And we just happened to find like some, like, honestly, I was like playing around with music. I was like, oh, I wonder if this would sound good. And then I put it in and it just kind of happened to time out for like the perfect moment where we get time kind of slowing down and Minori having her little moment of like, this is the accident all over again. There was a slight switch in the music right as that happened. And so there's happy little accidents all over this episode, to be fair.
Yeah, we were both giddy when we caught that.
We were like, oh my god, that's so cool. There were a lot of moments where we were like 5-year-old kids listening to this. Yeah, man.
Hippity hoppity Shiro is property. That is awesome.
That reminds me, I have to say, the person that said that all women are property,
that guy's I wouldn't give him too much time. That guy's probably a Dave.
No, I just that reminded me of that. I was like, bro.
Speaking of Daves, everybody, sign this contract and you could be a Dave today. Indoor AC, all the other perks.
Unlimited internet.
What are you talking about?
I just love the moment where they're like, you're kind of ruining the mood.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Shiro is just fed up with this everything. He's just done.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna try and take this shit seriously. This is the episode where Shiro's just kind of like, fuck it. Everything is so serious around him, and he's just like, I don't fucking care. And I think that's what makes it beautiful. He's kind of having his own like little existential crisis here. So
yeah. And for anybody watching, did you know we have a Discord? We have a Discord.
Calvin,
go check out the Discord.
No, Calvin, say it.
Calvin, say it.
It's made of real velour.
There we go. Okay, do we have any questions about the episode? Honest to God, my favorite part of the episode, followed by Proud Mama Kotsky. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love Lennon sadly wasn't in. Sadly, we didn't have a lot of Akatsuki in, but Lennon still killed it. Honestly, she did.
Yeah, definitely.
And like,
That was the least amount of lines she had out of any episode.
it was kind of the funniest thing because we're used to like 30, 40 lines for Akatsuki. And like, I think between Akatsuki and Mariel, we had like 20 something lines. I was like, this is going to be short recordings.
fucking Minori got like one of the most.
Yeah.
Which was like I was happy about, but at the same time, some of my lines were kind of so I had to like redo them so many times, and I'm like, oh god,
again,
is this over again?
Again, the king of redoing, the king of having to redo them is still gonna be Walker, though. But again,
Hi.
Oh
killed
yeah,
it.
definitely.
Bro, you killed it. Bro, you killed it. I mean, at this point in time, I think you have all your lines from Scene 9 memorized.
Oh, for Scene 9, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because by the time we had to start re-recording lines, by the time we had to do pickups, like we'd already killed all the lines for Scene 3 for the. Why'd you go with Warriors for the song in Scene 3? Because because in January the trailer for the League of Legends 2020 season came out, and they used that song, and that song just really stuck with me because like that whole thing was set to a battle, and I was like, gee, I wonder what that would look like if I put it to this. And then I got that idea, opened up my Sony Vegas, dropped episode, I think it was 19 of Log Horizon into it, and started just playing around and timing things out and seeing what I could do with it. And it just kind of worked. I showed it to Tony. I had three different drafts of that. Yeah. Well, I mean, I had to get Tony.
I saw it too.
Oh,
and
okay.
I was like so fucking just. I had chills every time.
I've shown it to a couple of friends who were League fans, and they were like, "Oh, that's fucking beautiful." Know nothing of Log Horizon, but they like League, and they're like, "Oh, dude, that's fucking perfect." And I was like, "Okay, so even to a non LHA person or a non who not a weeb, just a gamer, you know, they enjoyed it." So I was like, "Okay, this works." I have quite a bit more confidence in that.
Richie, do you want to answer Brimaz King's question, or should I?
In the future, will Akatsuki and Minori still have their love dispute or nah? Nah. No. That, I'm sorry, it just comes across as weird and kind of creepy. Like I get what their actual ages are in specific outside of the game, but like that's still no. I'm not. We
have something different planned for Minori.
Yeah,
we have something very. Oh my god, we have something so different planned for Minori.
Oh my god,
and it's so much funny. I think you're gonna find it so much funnier. Who did the cover for "Carry On My Wayward Son"? Calvin, you wanna answer that one? Because there's 3 people in there.
Yeah, but the primary.
Yeah.
All right, so Starbot. So.
Oh. Yeah, that's right.
Sorry?
I forgot. You can check that information in the description for LHA, by the way, because we tagged everybody in there. But yeah, go ahead, Calvin.
Yes. So our singer in that cover was Starbot, aka the voice of Isuzu.
Mm-hmm.
But in the chorus, there are 3 voices: Starbot, myself, and you may or may not have caught it,
Menu.
Richie.
Yeah, Menu. I specifically sang as Menu, and we even did like the menu effects on it. So Menu's actually singing.
Yep, I dropped the menu. Dropped the menu effect. In the
also,
chorus,
Loman,
which was a nice touch.
Loman, thank you for the $20 in the super chat and saying he said keep up the content. We'll do, buddy. We'll do. We've got a lot of content coming up.
I'm going to revisit this again because he does bring up the content. For those of you who did not hear and are just joining us, we do more than just Log Horizon. We have Slime, we have One Piece, and we're starting work on original content. We have the art streams for Check and the music streams for Infinity, Infinity's Light, which is done on Fridays.
Okay, really quickly, Galaxy, it should not be. I'm looking at the live stream right now, and it's set to entertainment. It's not even set to gaming. So it should not say anything about Friday the 13th on it. So I don't know why it's set to Friday the 13th.
That might be on our gaming channel, but
maybe. Yeah, the song was very well done. Thank you. We there was a lot of work. Calvin spent 2 hours working on the guitar for the song.
Are we gonna drop any links to the music so people could
not yet.
listen to it?
No, not yet. We have talked about that. Next week.
People have said in the chat
that
they want
so here's the thing. We
covers.
knew. Oh, dude, we got the same thing with Slime. With Slime 5, I got comments about that because guys, by the way, go to our website, check out Slime episode 5. There's actually singing in that too, a lot of singing. If you guys don't know about Steve and the Dire Wolves, or now Steve and the Tempest Wolves, you should. There's a lot of musical stuff that happened at the end of the last 2 episodes of Slime and LHA, and it just happened to be coincidence.
Also, happy 4th anniversary to Log Horizon Bridge.
Yeah!
Woo!
Holy crap! Holy crap! To think that it's been 4 years. Wow.
I know, right? It's crazy.
That's
It was
wild.
just a year ago when
Just
it was
remember,
free.
just remember, fuck the judges.
And once again,
Once
to everybody at Team 4-Star, thank you so much for that, and the shiny golden chair. We really appreciate it.
Yes, the chair is nice.
The chair is
very
nice.
I still gotta get Taka to sign.
It's especially Taka did sign it. Oh no, Taka hasn't. No, that's right.
Yeah,
Taka hasn't.
Taka hasn't signed it.
But I mean, it's always nice when Minori when Chibi can peg with the chair.
Excuse me, what?
When you can peg someone with the chair.
No, we already had someone when we were opening it. Had someone asking if we were going to use it, and I was like, "The fuck's wrong with you?" No,
Not on you.
It's too nice.
No, we're not using it on anyone. What the fuck?
I understand that. I'm not.
Do we have an?
I know that. I'm just saying.
Hold
like,
on. If
He keeps saying it's really nice.
If
but by the time I
Minori-
got my hands on that thing, it was not nice.
oh, thank you,
Jesus
Fist and
Christ,
Leg.
Doug.
Thank you, Fist and Leg. Let's see, and all of it is amazing. Thank you, Loman. If Minori becomes their daughter, would not be surprised, said Snow Wolf. That's cute. Do you have an EA for Infinity? What? You're gonna have Creeper.
Maybe
You're gonna have
an ear?
an ear for Infinity? Are you asking if we put Infinity's light music in Log Horizon? Because probably not. It was noise. Thank you. That was a great cover of Wayward Son. Okay, so going back to your cover comments, guys. Do we have an ETA for Infinity's Light? Next year. That's as best as we don't have a specific date, and I don't want to put one down just yet. But I'm super excited that you guys are interested for both Infinity's Light and Check. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no ETA for either.
Evil guide.
When it's ready, it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's on Hawaiian time. It gets there when it gets there.
Yeah.
Fel, why am I not surprised to see that Steam just popped up to tell me that you're playing Monster Hunter World?
God, I'm trying to kill a fucking dragon.
Still?
Clifford the big red lizard.
Are you still trying to fight that one?
All right. Alrighty, here we go.
I thought
Alright,
you were
so
my
back
Hey,
to
Fel, why are you killing my dragons, huh? What the fuck did
Stop hurting.
Have I taught you nothing? Always roll to seduce.
Stop hunting Linnaeus species. They're already dying out.
Well, I'm sorry. This one's wiped out more hunters.
God, dragon lives matter. You know.
Wait.
Is that gonna be a new hashtag? Dragons like that.
I mean,
the monster that I've been trying to kill has actually. People are so pissed off that they have actually review bombed this game, but that's a different story.
Okay, so yeah, I love that Dead Man's like all caps. Fuck that dragon. I mean, technically, that's what Krusty rolled to do.
Hey. It has not happened yet.
Don't worry. It won't happen on camera unless there's $10,000. But then, but it will have happened.
Tom K. But what will you do with your Fat Dog OnlyFans channel then if you don't use the trophy? And I said other things. Oh no.
It'll just be multiple.
Yes.
It will just be multiple angles of the trophy.
Yeah, it'll just be the trophy.
No, that's it. All right, so I don't know how many people check out like offline TV, but or specifically Michael Reeves. He has Drill Chan. I'm like, we'll do that. We'll put the trophy on a drill and just let it spin.
Do you need me to set it up to set
We
its
do have a
own
drill.
server up?
Oh, we might do that. But hang on. There's other things. We joked about the $10,000, but we have an even bigger joke price goal that we had a while back, but we'll get to that in a minute. Going back to yes, going back to it.
Yes.
We have Calvin and I have not given up on this. We're all for it. And as soon as we say to everyone
100%.
else, as soon as we say to everyone else in the community, and the fact that our cast and crew could be walking around with this thing, they're going to be on board too. They're absolutely going to be on board. But we'll talk about that in a moment. I want to get back to an important part about questions being asked about LHA 10. Yes, guys, next week. We are releasing the song next week, and we have an a cappella version of the chorus that is effing amazing. So we hope you guys are really into that. We're not going to release the song from Slime 5 until Slime 5 is up on YouTube. So you're going to have to be patient, guys. It all depends on how things.
Our Patreon is always open. And for those of you who don't know, we have a Patreon.
Yeah. It's not made of velour. Or if it is, it's fake velour. All right. So, okay. So do you guys want to hear this stupid idea that Calvin and I have that you guys might think is fantastic?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing. We just need to reach $75,000 so we can buy a robot fat dog from Boston Dynamics. Here's the thing. We can yes, Boston Dynamics robot dog Spock, and the official name for the fat dog will then be Spot. So but that's not the beat. Well, I'm not calling it Rimuru or Menu. I'm just not doing this.
No,
we've never even debated on a name for the dog.
I know.
It's up to Tony and Doger.
I know. I'm joking around about it. I'm joking.
Yeah, but people would actually be like, Spock, yes, let's do it.
We didn't agree to Spock. I didn't say anything about Spock. And
you said Spot.
I said Spot. Cyborg Toby goal is real. No.
Oh my God, no.
But yes, but I will be honest. When I watched a video of the Boston Dynamics robot dog and saw some of the stuff that they were talking about that you can do with it, I immediately turned to Toby and said, "You have been replaced."
Oh, damn.
He doesn't understand it. But yeah.
Ryan Boardwater says, "Hey guys, watched your video, and I have to say it made my deployment 1,000% better. You're all amazing."
Thank you for your service, and as you know, myself and Richie, prior service members, we salute you.
I mean, it depends on the salute.
We're very happy that you like it.
Yeah,
I like it. We hope that your deployment's going very great.
If you're an NCO or higher, I have a different salute for you. But
oh, Tommy.
Oh my God!
You may have seen it. You may have seen it in Spaceballs.
Tom K said that Toby, I'll adopt you if you want to leave Richie.
He's all right. I just want to go ahead and state Toby is not actually my dog. He's my roommate's dog. What was yours and Richie's branches? Oh, Army. We were Army.
Yeah,
bro.
we were both Army.
Yeah. But yeah, a Boston Dynamics dog that we want to program walking around with a backpack and one of those Bluetooth speakers that can play like specific music. We also want to program it that this one specifically for Tony, that when the crab rave comes on, he dances sideways.
Can we also make it like, because it's not a real dog, I want it to be my emotional support robot dog.
Yes, it can be that. It can be that.
We can
absolutely do this.
Yes.
All right, another
Can
thing.
it play Who Let the Dogs Out when it needs to go outside?
Not when it needs to go. No, but we can program it to when it says "Who let the dogs out" and the dogs start to go roof, like that whole thing. It will jump up on its hind legs and stuff. That would be great. We also did a thing that or every time you let it outside, it plays "Who Let the Dogs Out."
Nice.
Every time it walks outside, that'd be great. Let's see. The other thing that we talked about, when it sits or if it sits or lies down, it plays lo-fi music.
Aww.
So that goes towards your support robot dog thing right there. Like if it lays down next to you and starts playing lo-fi, just to kind of chill. That's an emotional support robot pupper.
Wants to cuddle and
It
play
just wants to.
music.
It just wants to cuddle and play music. Also,
Oh.
Tony. We talked about this with Tony. We were like, well, we could get stickers for like specific things. Let's just talk. If we want to fund it, we just need sponsors to get that sweet 75K. So let's get stickers for like Crunchyroll and NordVPN or Raid Shadow Legends. Let's just. Today's
how big is the dog?
Today's robot. It's about a 70-pound dog.
This is perfect proof that humans will pack bond with anything.
Dude, okay. If you think we're stupid about this idea, you ought to see what Michael Reeves and them are talking about. They're talking about having the dog lift its leg and pee beer into a cup.
Oh, okay, no, that's stupid.
And then he's like, Disneyland should get it so he can walk around a Harry Potter world and just piss butterbeer into a cup. And I'm like, God damn it.
Oh my God, no.
No, yes, support robot. Yes,
Support
I needed
robot
it.
dog.
I support the support
So-
robot.
All right. With that said, let's move on to something that is actually worth supporting.
Hey guys, have you noticed that we have a One Piece Alabasta abridged? You should totally check that out. One Piece
You should-
Alabasta abridged.
That's not what I was saying. I was going to say you should check out Patreon because our Patreon,
Hey, Patreon, hell yeah.
they get a lot of really awesome perks that just isn't really available to the general public.
That's also
prime
true.
example,
Yeah.
Some of the original music that we have made for Czech specifically, not Infinity's Light, is available only to our patrons at this moment. $10 and up patrons can contact Explodacy, aka Carson, and have a wrestler made for them to partake in PDW, Fat Dog Wrestling.
Also, $10 or more gets you the script for LHA 10, so you can see the difference between them. We don't have any merch yet, but we do have plans for it. We've talked with people that do merch for their content, like Team 4-Star and stuff like that, and they give us really solid advice about waiting until we have like 100K subs before we start putting out merch and stuff like that.
I want a Fat Dog plushie. I've been wanting it since we started.
If you don't have the numbers, then the websites that you would sell your website on, or not website, sell your merch on, they just take advantage of you.
Yeah. And the other thing that we know that we know 2 shirt ideas right off the top. Natural 20 with a dragon behind it, and I Can See Chemistry are our top 2 things that people are asking for shirts of. So yeah.
So there's gonna be more, obviously. Those are just
Also,
the top 2. But
Redskins fan, that is the toughest question. We'll have to think about that.
Yeah, but before we get to that, so finishing on the Patreon thing, our $50 and up tier, if you so wish, you can send a picture of yourself and have a character made in your likeness that will appear in Czech, made by our artist Miki. And then for the absolutely banana crazy people who want to do the
Rick,
$100
Wraith,
tier,
Revan, Nuke, you fucking crazy assholes! I love you. Also, who the fuck donoed again?
Oh my
God! It wasn't me this time, I swear.
It was a $5 donut. We got a $5 dono.
But for the $100 tier, for the fucking crazy people who just thank you. But for our top tier Patreon perks, you get to see everything from the ground up. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything before it is ready for before it should ever see any kind of light of day.
Yeah, we want to make sure that everything is like available to our executive producers, and they get to be on the Discord servers for everything, so they can see it all from the ground up from day one. They can check out the recordings of the raw recordings of any of our stuff if they want to. Like, it's that intensive.
They get to be into the. When we were making One Piece, we would often pull in the executive producers for the cold reads.
And to be completely fair, guys, we didn't set up this executive producer tier. We were asked to put this up by some people. So this isn't. I just wanna straight out say we weren't trying to be greedy sons of bitches or anything like that. We thought that $50 a month was asking too much already. So just to be clear, this was not something that we came into lightly. But eventually, the funny thing is, our executive producers convinced us to make a tier for this.
Because I remember Richie came to me and goes, "Yeah, we're having people request for $100 tier." I'm like, "You're full of shit."
No. Well, no. Okay, I am full of shit, but they're still requesting it. All right. I want to get back to Redskins' question though. What was the hardest part of working on LHA 10? What was the hardest part of creating LHA 10?
Getting the live recorded.
For you, that may have been. For Calvin and I,
because
it was a little different.
Because we started the recording process for this when the United States was all kind of going to hell with the quarantine.
It wasn't just the U.S. It was the whole world.
I know, but like the majority of our voice actors are from the U.S. for LHA.
Yes, but I mean, actually, for a lot of the people that we recorded for, this happened to be easy because everybody was off work, so they could record.
Well, I seem to remember, was it episode 9 or 10 that we were having trouble? I can't remember.
9.
Oh, 9. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it wasn't LHA 10, dude. By the time we were recording for LHA 10, everybody was basically quarantining at home, and they're like, "Yeah, bro." The only people that were kind of a little bit tough to get were Henrietta, because she was stuck with her family in quarantine, and that was the only like major thing. She was like, "I don't have all my gear and quarantine. U.S. equals world. I see you have some true Americans there." Calvin, that's a good question. Calvin and Ray should have different answers for this, so I'm curious to hear what was the hardest part of putting episode 10 together for either of you.
Okay, just the sheer amount of hours I put into putting in all of the sound effects.
Dude, it was a
mixing.
2-week audio editing experience for you, buddy. Also, again,
Like,
hats
if
off
I-
to everybody that worked on this in post, because I want you to know that from the moment that we had all the audio together and the video, like audio together, I mean by just the recordings audio is done, and the video got worked on till Monday when it got finished. That was under a month. The whole process of LHA 10, full 20-minute something episode, took a month to go through in the editing process, and you still ended up with something this amazing. So once again, hats off to everybody that worked on it in post, whether it was for pickups, whether it was Calvin doing sound work, whether it was Ray who did 5 drafts. By the way, Ray did 5 drafts of this episode for the visuals, and it still got done in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, no, we
Ray is killer.
From the time One Piece episode 3 was posted,
I was gonna say.
that was same day they started editing for episode 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like you basically just went straight from like One Piece into Slime into fucking LHA. Is just like,
Well,
how much
Slime
of a
into
break
One
have you
Piece-
even had?
Slime into
Calvin?
One Piece and LHA. None.
I'll put it to you this way. Think like now that y'all mention that, like I completely like took One Piece out of my mind because I had to concentrate so hard on LHA 10.
Mhm.
Like that explains why my sleep schedule is like irreparably fucked right now.
I did straight up make you take a break with me on a couple of occasions though. Like I straight out
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Yeah.
Like basically, because y'all have to understand. Like I work from 8:30 to 6.
Yeah, even on top of
every day.
regular work, like you are
Every
the
day.
MVP.
By the
man.
way, guys.
After that, I give myself a little bit of break, and then I went right into
Also, you
editing,
have a Tuesday night
editing
job.
LHA.
Also, you have a
Oh, yeah,
Tuesday night
and-
job.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Speaking of which one of I know there was a month coming up. I can't remember if it was next month or the month after that, where we're kind of just, at least the LHA team is just kind of taking a month.
Oh, August. We're just taking a month, dude. We're straight up taking a month. If we're putting out LHA 10.5, that's probably going to be later in the year. I mean, it's not going to be like a huge, super intensive project. LHA 5 is like literally just a gag shot. And then, I mean, I'm not having Calvin or anybody really work on like much of anything intensive next month. Like August is going to be just kind of a chill, because you guys have to realize that for the last 3 months, it's been go, 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 go. Like we have definitely earned that Patreon money over the last 3 months. You know.
That's summer for you.
Yeah,
It's been
great.
pretty,
Well, our summers aren't typically this intense, but
Mine are.
it's also been.
I know.
I mean, ironically enough, this whole quarantine situation has made it easy to do that.
well, yes and no. Some of it was like some things got pushed back in the schedule because of life, and so we had like LHA 9, Slime 5, One Piece 3, and LHA 10 all hit within like a 3-month period.
All right, I gotta give you guys a little bit of an update. We've already hit 3.4K views in less than 90 minutes.
Nice.
All right.
I mean, when I
I'm
looked at
super
the thing,
happy
we were
about
at
that.
100 viewers.
It's LHA though. Like it's
Like-
LHA that like for anybody like who is a Slime fan or a One Piece fan that is like, oh man, that's crazy fast, dude. It's LHA. That's the reason people sub to this channel to begin with initially. So
So awesome to
we were in
see
our
slash
first-
hear.
yeah. Oh no, I'm not saying anything. And guys, I'm not saying anything negative about anybody that works on those other 2 shows. I'm just saying if anybody feels like a little bit down, just please understand that a lot of people, they only know us for that one show, and it's sad to say, but they don't check out some of our other content. I really wish they would.
Yeah,
Mhm,
agreed.
Fantastic
But don't-
work.
But
I
don't
work
feel
hard
bad
on the
about it.
editing on One Piece. Come on, guys, go put your
Hey,
eyeballs
yeah,
on that shit.
while y'all are here listening to it, go check out all of our other shit.
And
What
for
is the
that
specific-
matter, if you guys think that's fast, back in our first 3 episodes, we would hit 10,000 views in the first hour.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Mm.
Yeah. We really got screwed by the YouTube algorithm when the channel got deleted. So yeah, our numbers are nothing compared to what they were. Slime is great. Thank you. Well, bye stream. Thank you, Snow Wolf, for coming by. Find 75K to give them in the next stream.
Oh boy.
I'm all for this.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what?
appreciate
Go- you know
it.
what? Fine, go reach out to
We got a
Mr.
few
Beast.
questions in the
There you
chat.
go. Go reach out to Mr. Beast.
I will do this. You joke. I would find a way to do this. I'd be like, so we really want a robot dog for really stupid reasons, and we are absolutely just hit us up. What sponsor should we get? You want to donate to us? Whatever. You know, we need 75K for a robot dog. Just think of us.
For a good cause. One of our members has some idea, and it will help. We're gonna do this. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
you're all
Speaking
talking
of
about
dogs-
a robot dog, and I just want to make like a pop icon kind of version of Fat Dog, like the Fat Dog.
Like a pop figure. All right.
Yeah, pop.
You guys
figure.
are the best at Bridgers alongside TFS. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
very much.
that means a lot, actually.
I disagree,
Shit,
but thank you.
Yeah, you're wrong, but thank you.
Well, good for you. You're wrong. Wait, you think I'm joking? No. Wait, what? Snow, are you really gonna try and find 75K for us? Cause fuck, I'll buy that robot.
Wait,
I'll
what?
buy that robot right the F now. Yeah, bro. If you're not joking, then neither am I. All right, more money, less risk. There you go. All right. Let's okay, so Calvin, what the other thing, what was the easiest part about working on the episode?
The song.
Oh, okay, so for you the cover song. For me it was just straight out
Ironically
the for me it was just straight out the music because there were a lot of like happy accidents and it started pretty early. Honestly, the second draft had music on it and that was what we showed Tony. Because we'd
Right.
already grabbed up the music, so we're like, the
Yeah,
first
so-
draft had some issues. Let's fix it before we show it to Tony, and then by the second draft, you know, it was pretty good to go. By the way, guys, what you saw was the third draft of the audio,
Yep.
and that's seriously rare. Normally, we have like a fifth draft of the audio, and that's the final version that goes up on
Yeah.
YouTube.
And no, so he Juan asks, which one of you is a League of Legends fan? That would be me, and that is you guys may notice that throughout the episodes we have a lot of self-deprecating jokes, like the what game did you play last? Oh, League of Legends.
Oh,
you
you poor basic bitch.
That is, you know, and like so like Doger and I will play League of Legends, and like whenever I want to play with them, I'll message him like, hey, you want to join me for some basic bitchery?
Yeah, I could go for some basic. It's usually the case. I'd be like, yeah, I could do that.
I mean, Tony, you're not the only one. My basic bitch game of choice is Apex Legends, so there you go.
I mean, better than Fortnite.
Oh, Richard.
That's because I play grown-up Fortnite.
Richard says Fat Dog and Something Witty are the next TFS and LK.
I did not say that.
I would hope so. You know how
No.
you know how we
I know,
become
I'm making-
the next biggest thing in abridging.
Richard, I'll call in the chat.
No, I got that. I was making a joke.
Oh.
Say
All
again, Doger?
Yeah, say
I was
again.
saying that how we get to the biggest point, like biggest names as abridging, is we gotta like reach out to like the anime community creators of YouTube, like Nux Taku. Tell him about us.
Oh,
tell Nux about us.
Really quickly,
Please.
Redskin fan. We have a Dungeons and Fat Dogs and Dungeons and Demon Slayer over on our gaming channel. Please go check out Fat Dog Gaming. Why have we still not made a trailer for that yet? Shit, that's the next thing we got to do. We've been so busy with abridging, we got to make a trailer now. Calvin, we got to get on it. So much for rest.
The Nux Taku, not the hentai guy.
What?
Yeah, but he's got a huge community that all love
Wraith,
anime.
you just
so.
Wraith just donated again.
God damn it! Of course he did.
Thank you, Wraith.
Stop hurting your wallet, man.
And thank you for
Nobody
your
Excuse you,
All right,
excuse
so-
you. Nobody tells Wraith what to do.
Doger, thank you for bringing that up.
Go,
So
try.
What I would like to say is, because YouTube, especially with our channel being terminated for the time that it has, our numbers have suffered greatly, both in our new subscriber count and the coherent viewers we're getting. So if you guys want to help us succeed, like if you can't become a patron, which is again 100% optional, you don't need to do that. If you want to help us succeed and see this channel flourish, share it around, and I mean share it around. Show everyone that you can. Word of mouth that shit. Send it to some of the bigger creators that you know that are doing it, that have anime stuff on their channel. Have them take a look at it. Have them react to it. So our success is directly tied with how you guys help share us around.
Oh,
because God knows the fucking algorithm isn't doing it for us.
Speaking of reactions, that reminds me. One of our reactors actually invited me tonight to be on their podcast, so I'm going to be on Wraith's waifu podcast tonight, or not Wraith, sorry, fucking hell.
Wow.
I looked at your name and my mind did a thing where I just read what I looked at out loud.
I thought I was Revan.
No.
Or am I Revan? Or am I Raven? What is it, Richie?
Take the compliment. I called you Arier, basically. I'll be on Arier's podcast today or late tonight, and we're gonna chat and stuff. Calvin, I'm kidnapping you. You're coming with it too. But I can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kidnapping people. He doesn't get a choice. Don't judge me. Anyway,
I like how he doesn't get a choice.
And to be fair, you can judge me all day long. I just won't care. So, but no, I can't wait to see Arier's reaction and Pixel Party Pals. We need to shout out the people that react to us a hell of a lot more, dude.
Pixel Party Pals will not be doing reactions until September.
Okay.
He had some copyright stuff.
Gotcha. We know that. We know that feel.
Yep.
But I can't wait to see how Arier reacts. But yeah, guys, if you are fans of like reaction channels, and you'd like to get them to react to like Log Horizon, Slime, whatever, like we're part of the reason why we're trying to bring Slime is because back to YouTube is because a lot of reactors said they would like to react to it, but they want to make sure that it's on YouTube because if it's on YouTube and they can watch it, then they feel safer to actually react to it for copyright reasons. Yeah. And we understand that. We absolutely understand that. But yeah, we definitely want to shout out our reaction channels that react to us. That's super, super cool. We love those. So keep doing those. We love you guys.
Ninja Kuma will be reacting 9/12/2020. Really?
Who will?
Who's Ninja Kuma?
Ninja Kuma.
Yeah, who Ninja Kuma?
Ninja Kuma is a 31.5K. Really? How do you? I assume you. How do you know that?
Oh, let's play reaction memes, stuff like that.
So is it Ninja Kuma Reacts or Ninja Kuma Let's Play Reaction?
I'm sending you the link right now.
I'm already on his channel.
Oh, he does gaming. He does gaming and all sorts of other stuff.
Okay.
Also, much to Tony's dismay, I will at some point find a way to put Thomas the Tank Engine in Log Horizon Abridged. Not the character, not the character, the music. The music. Yeah, I will absolutely. Like even if it's just
that's what you haven't already.
no, that's where it is. The raid. We'll put it in the raid. Demikos just comes barreling through people, and you just hear, "Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out!"
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Because it's Demikos, right? You get the rap cover of Ludacris's "Move, Bitch" to Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm all for this, dude.
Oh my god.
So I just pulled up our Patreon. We're 3 patrons away from 100 patrons.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you guys so much.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
We have 97 patrons right now. That's insane.
Thanks, guys.
I'm still overwhelmed, Tony. I'm still overwhelmed that we even have like 1 patron. I'm like, people support
know,
this
right?
stupid shit.
Well, dude, do you remember when we first announced the Patreon? Fucking, if I recall,
And we
that
got like
episode was-
we got
that
like
episode was
crazy.
15 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
So it was 15 minutes long. The episode had been up for less than 2 minutes, and we already had 4 patrons.
That was just mind blowing to us, dude. And guys, thank you for all the donos, the patron, for being a patron, for the super chat stuff. Like, even if we don't see all that stuff immediately, we appreciate it immediately, first and foremost. But like that goes to helping with future projects, and we've got so many future projects. Like, legit, if it wasn't for Patreon, like because of Patreon, that's the reason we are able to turn into like a full production studio. I do want to give a little bit of behind the scenes about what your contributions have done, because we've already gushed over what they mean to us, but what they've actually done. Currently, we have 3 audio editors. Oh no, I'm not going over all of that. I'm just for abridging specifically right now. We have 3 audio editors and 3 video editors right now that can work concurrently on multiple projects. This is fantastic. And I did tell Tony recently, but he probably forgot, so I'm going to remind him again. I do have a line on a 4th audio editor that is a battle buddy of mine from the military that has a full sound studio and stuff too.
Ooh, nice.
And he also likes to make music. So the number one thing that I want to do is I want to pull him into this. I want to pull him into Discord, and then I'm going to have him and Calvin sit down with me in a call, and they're just going to rock out and have a jam session. I want that to happen first.
Nice.
Oh, speaking of jam sessions, my guitar finally showed up today.
Yay! Your new
Speaking
guitar.
of Calvin, check your freaking DMs.
Tony, you've been sliding into them DMs.
Dude, I've been trying to get him to check his DMs for the last 30 minutes.
I wish you could slide into my DMs.
I thought he already
Does
did.
he really need to? Does he really need to? We live together.
He can slide into my DMs anytime. It doesn't matter if we're together or not. Like, yeah.
You heard her, Tony. Slide into those DMs. But yeah, guys.
He's your brother.
Doing it. I love this.
Tom K wants to know when Airier's podcast, like what time? Like when?
He's doing it at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. I think it's live. I'm not 100% sure, but it's 10 p.m.
By the
Eastern.
way, we are 26 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subs on our Fat Dog Gaming channel.
I was literally just gonna mention that.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Go subscribe. We're almost there.
I get all my friends to watch LHA now. They all subscribe. Oh, thank you, Wolf. Do LHA musical?
Wait, we were friends?
So, all right. So, really quickly to Don't Subscribe, which is the best name. Oh man. Still my favorite line from episode 9. Somebody finally found out what it was. My favorite line from episode 9 is buried in the background, and it's literally Sojiro. Sojiro saying it. That's why I unsubscribed from PhatDogStudios. I fucking love it.
So I just story on that one real quick.
But hold on.
We were okay.
Yeah, wanted to go back to that. I actually have I did entertain the thought, but I didn't mention it to anybody. But I did entertain the thought of one point of doing an LHA musical.
Yep.
It was a 5-second thought, and I was like, nobody on our cat. I would get stabbed. Like, you could nickname me Julius Caesar. Some of my actors would have stabbed us.
lie. I would have said yes to singing. I will not say. I will say no to Kate.
Yeah,
I will say yes to singing.
I mean, yeah, I'm always fine with making the audience's ears bleed.
I mean, yeah, if they want to get ear cancer, then yeah, I'll definitely sing.
You heard
We
it.
respect their right to get cancer of the ear.
Yeah,
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here, folks. 2022 Hamilton, the LHA musical.
Oh,
Yo, bro, if it actually is Hamilton based, like, fuck yeah, I'm all behind it. That's my jam.
How
Yeah,
did
I
a
just
bastard?
saw Hamilton on the Disney Plus, so yeah, now I'm sold.
How did a bastard gamer, son of a menu? I love how when I start doing that, everybody's like, "Yes, yes." Oh man,
I'm about it. That's a pop.
Yeah,
That's about-
you
that's
got
a-
everybody who's under 30 who loves it now.
and some of us who are over 30 that love it too. Yeah.
As long as I get to sing "Burn," that's okay.
Yeah, we'll do a rendition of the Schuyler Sisters with Minori, Lanessia, and Akatsuki.
Hey. So long as I get to sing, wait for it. I'm all good.
Oh my god.
Oh no! I'm just there has to be
I'll do
there
my
has to
shot.
be there has to be a there has to be a moment with the Kermits. Immigrants, we get the job done. Or no, better yet, Altsagu and someone else. Westaboos, we get the job done.
That's even worse, and I love
You know how it has to be a Kermit if he does that. Has to be a Kermit
Oh
that
yeah,
does that.
we absolutely have to get Carson to do this with us. Yeah. And it gets better. It gets better. Aaron is one of the Kermits too, so we get Yarrow to sing. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I just want to get. I like the idea of Sojiro doing being the son of Alexander Hamilton and doing that. Oh yeah, that'd be beautiful. Sojiro just has to die and sing. That's all I'm asking. I just want Cody to sing.
Oh my god.
Watch that. I love this. I love like caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Oh, that would if Minori's singing "Burn," that would be very
100% Menu is doing "You'll Be Back." That's not even a question. That's
Yes. I'm still standing. That's the song for Bad Dogs as a whole. I can
also
definitely see that.
apparently we got a lot of Poggers comments at the end of the live stream about how the episode was Pogs and Poggers, and I'm like, I know that's a good thing. I know that's a good thing. This is where I'm showing my age. I don't know what the fuck it means.
I don't fucking know what it means either. Okay, like, I just know.
Because a friend of mine used this religiously, I actually had to go out and find out what it means. It basically just means it was like, it simplified. It just means like, you know, good shit, good clip, love it. It's just literally a 7-letter word for good.
Okay.
Even though we already have a 4-letter word for good, and it's good.
Oh, Tony, same volumes as before. Second verse, same as the first.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry?
Same volumes as before. Second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Now put him in a now put him in a plate so I can put him in a hearse. All right, yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, so yeah, my favorite movie. All right, play of the game, Pog. Okay, that's what I thought it stood for.
Yeah, I knew
but
that
I
from
wasn't 100%
Overwatch,
sure.
But I didn't know
But
that was an actual term.
I mean, I know that simp. I know that simp was originally just a short form for like simpleton and stuff. But now it's also an acronym that stands for someone who impressed by mediocre pussy, and I thought that was fucking
Oh, and
hilarious.
penis. Don't forget. It's
Someone,
pussy or penis.
penis, pussy or penis. That's beautiful.
It's a gender-neutral term.
We did have that whole thing of like I entertained this for a moment of like a fight between like Minori and Toya where they were having a big argument and you just hear Toya shout, "All men are kings," and then Minori reply back, "If he breathes, he's a simp."
He's a simp.
I love that comic.
Yes!
I think when I first saw it, I asked for Latin Fire.
Lava
and
Addict.
Lava
Addict.
for me,
Yes.
lady.
Lava Addict. Yes. We do a Kermit voice, and I just want to say I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. I don't have money. But what I do have is a particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for someone like you. If you let the girl go now, that'll be the end of it. But if you don't, I will find you, and I will kill you.
All right.
Oh my
God. Oh no,
I
Calvin.
can do a little bit of Kermit. That's just,
Don't you touch me with a good time.
that's just me saying Kermit the Frog. That's it.
Okay.
Tom, how do you know?
Kermit the
I did a
Frog here.
Kermit
Oh,
voice?
oh
I
God.
didn't do a Kermit voice for that.
Calvin, I forgot about that. Calvin, oh my God. Okay, so we have to introduce Eva to the anime house.
Oh, yeah.
The what?
The anime
The what and
house.
the what?
There's
Oh,
literally
yes.
all right,
Yes, we
so
do.
so we started
wait,
doing
what?
all right, so we started doing VR chat.
Oh,
I saw that.
oh,
and
okay.
literally my house is like a place where you can sit down in the living room on a big couch and there's a giant screen. You can go to the top of it and there's a big theater screen. You can go downstairs and there's an actual effing theater with a big screen and you can watch anime on it. Like legit
Nice.
legit
only
anime.
we had VR headsets.
You don't need a
Yeah,
VR
yeah.
headset. You don't need a VR headset to play.
I know,
it.
but yeah, I know. I play it too.
Guys-
I was just saying it would be much better with that.
How did we found it? We found it. There's an anime house that we just found and stumbled onto it and it was beautiful. Of course, the funny
K. Oh, sorry. Tom K. I actually did do a Kermit voice on one of my streams. I'm not gonna say which one. You guys can actually look it up.
Yep.
All right, hi-yo. Hi-yo.
All right.
I do a better Miss Piggy voice though. I do a Miss
RDC
Piggy
World's
voice
one
better.
anime house. Oh man, I figured a Kermit impression with your voice would sound the funniest. Oh, okay, cool. VRC,
No,
the pain
but
of
I
everyone's existence.
I can do Miss Piggy. I cannot do Kermit that well.
Oh
but I
my
can do Miss Piggy.
god.
I want to live there. It was really fun. We had a lot of fun. It's just I could not show people what we were watching because we were streaming, and I did not want to get us hit for copyright at all, ever. Anyone else want to do? All right. So the thing is, there's also like just a podcast area, like a big area where you all sit on it at a table in front of mics and stuff. And Fel has been adamant that this is where we shall film anime and stuff from now on.
We
Like-
should
Oh
do
my
anime
God.
and stuff in something
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm down if you guys want to do it that way. I'm down, especially because I've got like a chibi Kakashi character.
Okay.
that I'm gonna run, so
Oh,
it's
I was
beautiful.
about to say, like, what?
A TV what?
Excuse me? You have chibi what?
Time to go hunting for the.
Like that actually happened while the episode, or I think it was before the episode
Mhm.
premiered, or like during it. Someone said something about chibi, and I'm like, "Excuse me, what?" And they were like, "Oh, sorry, chibi Akatsuki," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, you might need to clarify that because when I see chibi, I think you're talking about me.
Oh my god. Umeko needs to try and pimp out Princess Akatsuki and Minori as idols. Oh my god.
Umeko is Henrietta's actual name.
Yes, it's Henrietta.
We,
It's silly.
we got our first comment already asking when the next episode's coming.
Oh my god.
Fuck it, stop.
Well, Hawaiian time.
Okay, we'll
Can-
do it live.
Okay, can we tell them?
Here we
Can
go.
we tell them?
Cancel.
Can we tell them?
It's canceled.
No,
There-
no.
there-
All right, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Sweet.
Cancel.
I
Every
just
time they ask for the new episode,
did
we
you
gotta
did you
cancel
really
it.
did you really just make all the script writing I've done over the last 2 months null and void?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
I thought we were friends.
I'll pay for you.
Richie.
I
it's
will
a-
give you $20 to ignore that last thing that she said and post it anyway.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Guess what? I already did. Ha ha!
Aha.
Oh my god.
I was
He's Lord
I was-
Wraith, I do
look,
what I want.
look,
That is
I
literally
was-
his name in my server.
I'm sorry, Chibi. I was paid a microtransaction to bring
Yeah,
episode
but it
11
still
back.
has to be okay by Tony.
Oh no, I'll just post the script.
Awkward finger gun at my
Hey.
microphone.
I'll
until he
post
does
the
it.
I'll post the script on my channel. I don't have a problem.
Chibi. $20 is $20. okay?
$20 is $20.
Okay.
No, you know what,
Alright.
Richie,
Go ahead.
tell them.
We can tell them? Okay, here it is. And I know this is going to hurt for some of you. Trust us, there's a lot of content in between, and that's why we have to do it. Plus, guys, you're already getting an LHA Christmas special. Calm the hell down. Episode 11 is January 1st, 2021.
Oh, my
Canceled.
feelings.
Look, you canceled.
Yeah.
Like I said,
January 1st, we're dropping it.
And shove it on
Just,
tape.
guys, and if that bothers you, just think you're getting an LHA Christmas episode on the 24th, and then on New Year's Day you're getting LHA 11. Ring in the New Year right. That's right, Tom K. You ring in the New Year right. God damn it! And this is all I'm saying. This is the one thing. This is the one thing I think I want to give away about it. It's not like major. It's just an overall thing. There, if you guys remember after the battle episode, everybody's in Akihabara and they're doing a festival. We're not doing a festival. Literally, the entire town is gathering and putting on this big thing, as essentially the town has just decided that they're going to do a wedding reception for Krusty and Lanessia. There's your major plot point for 11. That's not giving away any spoilers, but basically the whole town is in party mode because they're like, the princess, the dragon and the Chad got married. Let's get drunk.
Time to get riggedy wrecked.
Yeah.
If you guys are, in the meantime, you still want some good old Fat Dog abridged goodness, we're gonna have slime, we're gonna have One Piece, we're also gonna have some other goodies being made by
that's right. No, we can actually announce that now because Fel was like, he put it on the schedule. So Fel, tell them the thing.
Finally.
Hey guys, so
Stop killing your dragon and tell them a thing. Dragon murderer.
Dragon has killed me several times. So
you probably deserved it.
We'll talk about it later, but hey guys, as many of you guys know, I'm a part. It's a little iffy, but we are looking at moving over. If any of you guys have heard of Team.exe, we are moving over our Mega Man Abridged series over to here to Fat Dog. We will be updating some of the original stuff for it, but expect a lot of the original cast to return. There might be some changes we have to do because of everything, but we are Mega Man is coming here.
With me editing it, there'll be some change.
Yeah, and Bryce.
And Bryce is going to be doing the audio. He's here. He's muted.
By the way, guys,
I want Mega Man to speak here.
Oh, that's right. We've got 4 people. We've got 4 audio editors. So thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I forgot about Bryce. Bryce is doing audio editing. I'm sorry, Bryce. I didn't mean to forget you.
Cutest Cutter Crimson. No, it's not Safi. Safi's is a cakewalk compared to what I've been fighting.
Oh boy.
You're fighting the new guy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have not even bothered.
Okay.
You don't need to be sorry about anything, Richie.
I
have no idea what this is about.
By the way, guys, we are now at 98 patrons.
Nice. If some of those Patreons could go and subscribe to the gaming channel, that would be amazing.
I think they are.
Thank you guys so much. Also, I'm still blown away by the fact that we had like over 750, over 800. Didn't we break 800?
Okay. Yeah, we peaked at 812.
Yeah, 812 live concurrent viewers. Guys, that was freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much.
That was.
Yes.
You could tell what the flagship show was because like we're like the other two we're like we get 300. We're super excited about that. And then 800 comes in. You were like, oh shit.
Oh, look at that.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nope.
Yeah, that makes sense. I put that in there. Yeah, that was another random thing that we just decided to put in. We were like, now Tigger wrote this. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
one of the other ideas that we had for the end of her speech was to have like just one singular dude in the back. We're going, yeah, woo! Yeah.
Never
fucking fellow Westaboo. Oh man. Did y'all catch the goblin? What the goblin said when he was attacking? The goblin rider when he was attacking Toya. I forgot I'd recorded that. There are so many throwaway lines that did not get used in Goblin Slayer.
I heard the Murloc noises though.
Oh, the OEOs, yeah. Tell them what it was, Calvin.
So there was a random line that we recorded for Goblin Slayer Bridge, and Richie brought it up and he was like, "Yo, I need to record this line," and I was like, "I actually have a copy of you saying that." So as the Goblin Rider approaches, he just yells out, "Surprise, motherfucker!"
Oh yes, I heard that.
I did hear this.
Surprise, motherfucker! Surprise, motherfucker! Large fry, motherfucker! All rise, motherfucker!
Decide. No, I feel like that's an actual conversation. I feel like this is an actual decision when you're trying to go out to eat and find out the place. It's just like, decide, motherfucker. It's like,
motherfucker.
That's a couple trying to find out when they want to go eat. Decide, motherfucker. All right. Oh man.
I guess that's me to Tony. Just
So that Tony, he's
Wrong
an
guy,
anime fan.
motherfucker.
Tony, he's an anime fan. He likes hentai. Let's contact Samuel L. Jackson and see if he'd like to do a voice for us.
Hey, you know what? I'll give it a shot.
I'm just.
Let him be dude, Eva. Let him be in Bible Black.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, put him in Chicks with Dicks Abridged.
No, dude, if we're gonna have him do that, he needs to voice the teacher.
Updates on Bible Black Abridged.
Oh yeah.
The script is done. Script number 4 is done as well.
What? Fucking hell!
I have had nothing but time. I have 4 scripts already done.
That's
and-
why you didn't answer my calls.
Yeah.
Damn!
I was like,
why did you say anything?
I found out your situation. I was like, I gotta call Eva and make sure she's okay. Cheer her up. She didn't answer me. I was like, well, I guess she just doesn't like me anymore.
No, I have been working
It's a
nonstop
true
on
statement. He actually said that.
Don't
Yeah,
subscribe.
not only that, but I
Don't rat
also
me out,
did
Wraith.
start t-shirt designs on my stuff for a
Nice.
Seduce the Dragon shirt. I'm actually working on a Seduce the Dragon shirt. If we get enough traction and it gets enough, support, I might just switch it over to LHA's.
Don't wait. Yeah, okay. To clarify,
I'm doing my own personal.
don't subscribe. Don't subscribe. Yes, it is a hentai. We were literally paid. To make a PhatDogStudios account on Pornhub specifically to do a Bible Black Abridged.
I made it as a joke, and somebody actually subscribed and did the payments, and I said, "Fuck! Well, I guess I got to do it now."
Wasn't that Revan?
Joking.
No, that was not me.
I think that
Uh-huh,
was
sure.
Revan. That was Revan that paid for it.
But
That's
it was
what I-
made while the channel was terminated. So.
No. But you should have told me. I would have helped. I told you I was gonna help you. And
I
like,
know. Look. I'm like Alexander Hamilton. Just keeps writing like I'm writing at a time.
Well, damn, put the lies in your ass and you don't have me help you.
Why are you writing like you're running?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
Eva, sweetie. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time.
Yep. You know, I might just make a fucking.
To be fair, Eva, same. Like, I'm writing 4 different things right now, most of which I can't talk about. Same, and that's not even counting. That's just abridged related stuff that I'm jotting ideas and writing scripts for. I can't talk about the original stuff.
Here's the thing, like, I have to send everything to Chibi immediately for revisions because we're gonna start probably.
Oh god! And I also have to help with. I'm not sure it has Kat been open about you know what, Richie?
Mm-hmm.
Has Kat been open about you know what?
Yeah, we did mention it. There is another series. There is another series that's coming out. Really, really quickly. We're doing a one-shot for you. You want to talk about it, Chibi? Talk about it. Go.
It's Card Capture Sakura.
Yes.
Kat has already.
Who is our Sarah and our Rimuru? For those that don't know.
Kat has made the script, but we're gonna go over it and see if there's anything that needs, changing or whatever. And
we have so many. Like,
so I guess that's something else I'm gonna have to do is also go over 4 fucking scripts.
You're gonna be going over a lot of stuff. Hold on, guys. Tony was saying something.
For these other series, so the stuff that you're used to is written by either Richie or myself, with other people kind of helping us along the way. So these are going to have a very different feel to them. So just know that going in, that you keep an open mind, because it's not going to have, everyone writes differently.
Yes.
So that is something I want you guys to be like, oh, this doesn't feel like Log Horizon or One Piece or Slime. It's like, well, it's of course not.
It's got different writers. When you put a different person in charge of stuff, like, it's gonna feel a little bit different. Yeah, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I personally consider myself to be a shitty writer, but you guys love the shit I write, so maybe it's because we're all just shitty people. Who knows?
We are.
I know why.
We are. We are. All right. Anyway, but guys, yeah, that's the other thing that I can say, that I'm so thankful that we have, like, so much support from you guys, both in the chat, on social media, through Patreon, all the support that you guys are sending our way. We're not lying when we say we've turned into, like, a full production company. We have 5 series that are currently being worked on, and that's like well, I'm not talking about the original stuff. I'm leaving that aside. Yeah, I'm leaving that aside. We've got Log Horizon, Slime, One Piece, Mega Man. I guess Bible Black is now on again, so that's 6 series.
Yeah.
Just in abridging, and we've got the goodness. Oh gosh, we've got Cardcaptor Sakura. I don't know why I blanked on that. And yes, guys, coming out later this month, we are going to be doing the live reading. You guys did pay for it. It is happening. We're halfway done with Cells at Twerk.
What?
Still the worst goddamn name.
They paid for that. They paid for a live reading of it within the next 2 months. The deadline is the end of this month. I've got that script halfway done. We're going to do a live reading of it. It's not coming out as an actual abridged until next year, guys. You can calm the hell down. Like, you cannot overwork Calvin and I, okay? We need breaks.
Yes, they must.
I thought that's what GTFO was for. Yeah.
We don't want to die all the time, Wraith. Sometimes we want to live.
Why do you keep being friends with me? If
sometimes we want to, because you can't team kill me in Destiny.
True.
I could probably start bringing back the news.
Well, you still.
Eva, the low cap right now in Destiny is 1,000, so you can easily jump up to 1,000, no problem.
I'm already halfway there.
Yeah,
I'm more than halfway there.
Nice.
I have been playing in my off time.
Oh, I wish I'd known. I'd played with you.
I would have drawn too.
Yeah.
I would have given Eva monster.
Now that I have time, I can play too.
Right? Yeah, because you got. Recently you were on stream with me on the Twitch channel. Yeah, the Twitch channel for Fat Dog, and you were relearning Destiny. It was kind of cool. Let's see. Last minute stuff, because it is kind of getting late and people on the East Coast. I don't want y'all to feel like you're.
This Friday.
What? Oh yay! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy.
Yeah, it's this Friday.
Happy birthday, nerd.
Early birthday.
Happy birthday.
So weird that the anniversary is 2 days before my birthday. So interesting.
Yeah, look. Yeah, who knows what we're gonna do for July 15th next year when the 5 anniversary hits? You thought 4 was crazy. Wait till we hit 5.
How about we do a live reading of one of the best scripts, or one of everybody's favorite episodes?
All right. Number one.
We could have
number one.
everybody.
Eva. Number one, that'd be a clusterfuck. But we could do that as a live show. But we already have something planned. We already kind of also have something planned. We just can't. We just don't want to spoil it. We don't want to talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we're not on the stream. But Tony and I have already chatted about this. About it, what we want to do for Anniversary 5. Live action LHA episode 1. No!
Oh, no.
Considering
Do you know how
someone
much
did more than
goddamn
one
working out I'm gonna have to
episode-
do to look like Krusty? Jesus fuck.
Do
it!
We can't get nearly
Just-
that many
Dude,
days.
dude,
Yeah,
he
you know,
wears-
I mean, you have me. That's enough games for the entire cast.
It's okay,
I
dude.
mean-
It's okay, dude. We'll just film from the shoulders up. It's all good.
I mean, I don't mind cosplaying as Minori, but like, no, I
Do
don't.
it, you cowards.
I mean, you know how hard it's gonna be for me to dye my hair white. Okay, I
That's
can
what wigs are for.
No,
wait,
facial hair is
hang
not
on, hang on,
worth
Eva,
it.
hang on, Eva. There are wigs.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
know,
we'll buy you
I
a
know,
wig, sweetie.
But I've always wanted to dye my hair a different color. I don't know what color to do.
I vote blue. It would be adorable.
You would also
Blue.
have to get it really, really long too.
Yeah, that is true.
The
It has to be
cosplay
really
alone
long.
would cost so much. I mean, well, somebody is talking about
Yeah.
getting us a $75,000 robot dog. So cosplay is not out of the question. I'm just saying. Tony would be great. It'd be great content. We're that one abridged group that actually has a fucking robot dog. As of that moment, that spreads around the internet. People are gonna be like, something witty who?
Wow. Fired.
Shots
Shots fired.
Just know, guys.
I think
Just know,
somebody's
guys.
ego got inflated.
Just know, guys. Well, I mean, but you have to understand, people that aren't really into the abridged scene would come check out some of our shit because robot dog. Let's be real.
I'm aware.
But
Exactly.
and guys, please keep in mind that there is no ill will from any of us with something witty. We love something witty. So this is just
Fair,
friendly. This is just friendly joking and shit. We have no issues with them. I wanna put that out there before somebody's like runs over to something witty. Fat Dog's talking mad shit about you. I'm like, no, we're
Yeah,
fucking
no
not.
causing beef.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't.
they run over. Hey, whoa, they're talking shit.
Bruh.
I thought
Okay.
we were friends.
I thought we were friends.
You idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
We
we
are
gotta
friends, you idiot.
Then we gotta start throwing hands, and then shit gets weird.
Hey, if
And then the
anyone's
next thing you
throwing
know-
hands, it's me.
And then the next thing you know, Taka is refereeing at SoccerCon a fucking patty cake competition between Fat Dog and something witty, and nobody wants to see that.
I mean, y'all, all of,
To be
I mean,
fair,
all of y'all can
Yeah,
have
you
fun.
all right? Make it the new.
Hang on.
I mean, I kind of want to see.
actually, you know what? I actually have a question about that. Who would represent Fat Dog? Would it be Greg or would it be you, Richie?
Oh, no,
would
no,
it be
there's-
Menu
it-
or Shiro?
No, it's a group. It's a group thing. It would be group versus group. So I'm automatically saying right now, Chibi versus Bubble Monkey.
No.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. But here's the thing.
No, I want to play.
Yeah, that's what Eva's
no, here's
Eva's
the
bringing
thing,
up.
here's the
How
thing.
do we
I-
split Lennon?
I would have. No, that's what I'm thinking. Lennon can represent something witty, and I'll go against her because I've always
She
wanted to go
does
against
two
her.
characters for Fat Dog. All right, how about this? Whoever wins, whoever wins the patty cake challenge gets to keep Lennon.
Oh my god.
Or here's to be even better.
This is so
Lennon
messed
plays
up.
against
No, I'd
herself.
rather not lose.
No Bubble Monkey. I want to play Patty Cake with Izzy. That's who I want to play.
Come on, man! I want to play patty. Guys! I want to play patty cake with Izzy. That way we can have the battle of the bald.
Look, I think this can safely be settled. Get Izzy to get in his Izuku Midoriya cosplay, and then he has to patty cake everyone. And he
No,
can't
okay,
lose
no,
because that's the
Here's-
shonen protagonist way.
No. If he does that, then I'm tagging someone in. I'm flying my buddy Brad over, who does an excellent All Might cosplay. Let's do this, bitch. All Might versus Midoriya patty cake competition.
Yo, I would enjoy that because of the fucking the Blood Blockade ending re-edit with My Hero characters.
That's beautiful. All right, so we've definitely gotten off topic, but yes, no, I
There's
got
a
what
topic?
you're- there, yeah.
Weird.
Right. All right. So I think we were kind of winding down.
I don't know what
goodness.
you're talking about. Clearly, we've got another 2 hours of this bullshit.
I
my
don't. I don't. I have to be on a podcast later, and I'd like a moment to like go get food and shit.
That's what.
Okay.
That's what Domino's is for.
Okay. So Tony, quick question: who's the next person that we need to get slime books for? Because the joke that I put out was like, oh, if we get like 4 people with slime, we'll just do live readings of the light novels for people. And now that's apparently becoming a reality because I opened my big fat mouth. So
You should know by now. Every time you open your big fat mouth, things happen.
Put fucking duct tape
Oh,
over it
wait,
next
we're getting
time.
the robot dog?
yeah, we're getting the robot dog, right? Yeah.
The robot dog is absolutely necessary for us.
Now,
if we're
guys,
talking-
guys, keep in mind, guys, that that for just 150K, we can get 2 robot dogs, and one can be a permanent emotional support companion pupper for Chibi.
I'm just saying.
But when we get both of them together, at like get-togethers, then we race them.
I'm just saying.
We have like a
Richie.
We have like a jumping contest with the puppers, stuff like that.
Make it named
But-
Cerberus because
Chibi,
Cerberus
but Chibi, it's content. It's content.
Richie,
Yes.
is there? Would I be allowed to program them to sniff each other's butts?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is my one request.
Yeah, but doesn't that?
The thing is that yes, a real dog might be cheaper, but it would still have to go through training and stuff. And emotional support animals are treated completely different compared to like therapy animals.
Also,
where...
don't subscribe. It depends on how long the animal lives, how long you have it for. Like if you're talking about the full lifespan of a dog, actually a living dog is probably more expensive. If you look at it as lifetime of dog for like toys, training, potty supplies to house train the dog, food, all that stuff like combined over time. I mean, thank God they're not like kids, because if you threw college into the mix, there's no comparison.
But at least with a robot dog, I'd be able to take it anywhere. It's not a real dog. That's
Don't have
thing.
to worry about it making a mess or shedding or anything like that.
Exactly. So I could there would be no worry about having a dog.
I just want to be that one guy that goes into like a Walmart in cosplay, walking a robot dog around, and have that filmed, because that's going to be an experience. Everybody's going to look at me weird, and I'm going to be like, what? Did you think I was going to be one of those fat, ugly rednecks that's wearing basically just a thong? Come on, man. I've seen some really horrendous shit from Walmart. This doesn't even scratch the top 5.
Dude, if we could get it like an outer instead of it being like the robot itself, like if we could get it to actually look like a dog.
Also, guys, have you guys seen how the robot dog is controlled? Like, have y'all seen the actual controller for the dog? It's basically like a PS4 or Xbox controller, but it has an LCD monitor in it. And like, go look at some of the videos for this. It's freaking amazing.
I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm with Cody on this one.
Oh.
Use the No. We specifically asked for 75K for the dog. We're getting an MF dog. If I have to do it on my own channel and raise the 75K, great. But then it's no longer going to be it's no longer something that I'm going to use to promote Fat Dog. It's just my damn dog.
If you do that, you still have to name it Cerberus, because then it can be spot.
No, you don't get to. You don't. He said the same thing, and I shot it down. So no.
Yeah, no. We
Also,
literally told you no.
Wraith. Here's the funny thing, Wraith. I don't care who pays for it. At the end of the day, it's my dog. I'll do what I want.
Here's the subversion. Just go buy your own robot dog.
Yeah, go buy your own effing robot dog. Clearly, with all the money you've donated to Fat Dog, you could totally afford a freaking real one. A real Fat Dog.
You can probably get them for 50K a piece.
Smithy, you know that would actually cause. Smithy, you know that would actually cause anxiety to be worse if it's yelling
okay. Smithy,
at me like, what the fuck?
Smithy. Now here's the thing. Calvin and I had already talked about that. We talked about getting character lines from different characters in different abridged series and having the dog actually say those lines in certain circumstances. We absolutely did. Yeah. Oh, believe me, there's plenty of times where if somebody walks in front of the dog and he has to suddenly stop, he calls them a Dave. You know, there are things that we've talked about. Believe me, we've gone far more in depth into conversation about this than we have any right to.
They talked about this and didn't go to bed one night.
Like, dude, I would like be scared of the dog if it's like yelling at me to feel better while having an anxiety attack. What the fuck? Like, no.
Okay. You're hypoventilating, and the dog is just like, feel better.
Tony, what'd you say?
That's gonna make it worse.
What did you say, Tony?
We need to wrap this up.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so thank you guys so much for coming and checking out LHA. Let's do a quick Ray, real quickly. You didn't get a chance to say much. I do want to since I didn't see you earlier, I do want you to be able to answer this question. What was the hardest part of LHA 10 for you?
Let's see. The hardest part of LHA 10. Let's see. Oh man, that's really hard.
Yeah.
Was answering this question.
Yes. Well, the truth, it's hard because mostly it was one of our longest episodes. Like 20 minutes is very long for an LHA one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hashtag sorry not sorry for Slime 7.
See, I guess one of the hardest things was recording so many different Dave voices. I wasn't expecting to be so many Daves throughout.
Well,
that
we
show,
knew we
but,
were gonna have to do background stuff and like but I think
but
we probably.
I'm happy that you kept my lines. You know, just kept
We
me
kept
in there
quite
as
a bit of them.
Daves.
Oh yeah.
But
all right,
like,
yeah,
so
that's what we
been-
gotta
that was
put you
pretty
in.
much
Demon grocery store, bunch of Daves. That's the title. Gotcha. All right. And what was the easiest part?
Let's see. Easiest parts was actually making some of the special effects. I like doing some facial animations for Henrietta, some Naotsugu, making everyone look different ways, and yeah, those were actually kind of easier.
Alrighty. And plug yourself, sir. Tell the peoples where they can find you.
You can find me. My YouTube channel is Demon Grocery Store, where I am abridging Legend of Korra. I actually have a bunch of the Fat Dogs here playing characters in that. Yeah, I've started book 3, and I'm actually going to be starting a new Korra-related project soon. I will announce that on my Twitter, so follow me there to see what it is.
Follow on the tweeters. Bryce, you're up.
Oh, Jesus, I really don't have that much to plug, to be quite honest. To be quite fair.
Good. This should be quick. Plug away.
Just plug Mega Man.
Ah, damn.
Okay,
just follow the script. You'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Well, as Fellow already mentioned earlier, that yes, Mega Man: A Bridge Warrior is going to be on PhatDogs now, so I am going to be the sound effects editor as well as the voice of Mega Man. Still am. So that part hasn't changed. That part hasn't changed.
And if you guys want to know when that's coming out, you can become a patron because you have access to our full 1 year, actually 13-month schedule right now. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, there you go, right there. There's a little hint. I would say I could plug my channel because since Anthony already did his.
Go ahead.
You can subscribe to me at Xenoblaze VA.
Back off your mic a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
people. I apologize. I've just been having mic issues the last 2 days or so. So
okay,
bear with me. What's that, Tony?
Oh, Bandai was like, nope, fuck off.
Oh, okay.
So, Slime got shot down again, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here live.
There you go, folks. So, yeah. But yeah, you can subscribe to me at Xenoblaze VA, or follow me on Twitter. I guess I could link that, but I'll let them do the rest about that. I'm sorry if I'm sounding awkward right here. Long day at work, people, really does the brain no good. Really does no good. Or the body. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, Calvin, your turn.
Or just plugging stuff and
Yeah.
things and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um,
Tell them to come check out Fat Dog FM after dark.
Oh my god.
So when are we hosting that?
After
We're
dark.
gonna-
Oh, how naughty.
We're gonna make that a thing.
Weren't you listening? After dark. That's when we host it. After dark.
After dark.
I mean, if you need guests.
We're probably gonna. I mean, at some point.
Oh, absolutely.
New dono.
New dono?
Yeah, new dono.
Dono?
Thank
I
you.
don't know. I don't know how
Thank
much
you.
or how much for, but I'll look it up in a moment. So thank you for the dono. Keep going. Sorry.
So I guess I could plug let's see. What can I plug? Oh, Infinity Fridays. Find me on Infinity Fridays. Writing music on air. Well, 25% writing music, 75% just like fucking off after the week. But it's still a lot of fun. We've gotten 3 songs written so far.
Yeah, we do. Holy cow. We did a lo-fi, for God's sake. Come check it out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Wait, is it all right to plug my radio show?
Yeah, go for it.
Definitely.
Okay,
Rock and
I do.
roll.
Every Tuesday night, I do a radio show at radiofreebrooklyn.org. It's called Lush Vibes Radio. I basically play 2 hours of music and get people to chill out. So if you're a night owl like me, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., listen to 2 hours of some chill ass music and get to hear my voice a little bit more.
All right.
Oh yeah, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern.
Gotcha. Taywick is the one who donated $5. Thanks for the 4 years of entertainment. Here's hoping for many more.
Thank you.
Right on. Thank you.
And
Thanks.
Wraith donated $10 a while ago with his comment for all the basic bitchery. I just thought that was a proper fucking comment. Loman said keep it up with his $20 dono. We read the super chat ones. I just want to make sure that we cover. Wraith said I do what I want with his donation. Marak donated $50. I was going to do that literally when Revan did this too, and I can't let that stand. Then Jonas or Jonas, however you want to say it, $10. Guess who's back? Jonas. Much love to Chibi.
Aww.
So Chibi
Cute.
getting love. I just wanted to make sure we went through these before it ended, so that way we acknowledged, hey, thank you for all the donations. Wanted to read your comments. $5. Thanks for the great content. I binged Log Horizon in May and your series in 1 day last week. The EA got me hooked on the series in an instant. Kirby power. Oh my goodness. Okay, so slime shoutouts there. That's adorable. Thank you guys for that. I'm just
I
looking
think we read all
specifically
of
for the
those.
donations.
Yeah, I think we're...
Today's sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my god. Oh my
Hey, unless they paying us, we ain't saying shit about Raid.
Yeah.
On that note, Raid Shadow Legends.
Until I write it, you will if I write it in the script. All right. Oh God. Yeah. Nate donated the first $30 and said, "Get Rimuru cultured." That was beautiful. No, that was 12 days ago. Sorry. That was 12 days ago. My bad.
Okay.
What? No love for Overlord? I mean, what other show can you watch where the protagonist is slowly descending into emotionless evil? I mean,
Every isekai ever.
practically every isekai. Yeah. All right.
Hey, real quick before we continue, I want to thank everybody who really enjoyed the cover song.
It will be out next week. No joke.
That was probably some of the most fun I've ever had putting together a song. Literally, you should have seen I think it was Sunday night when I was finishing it up. I had to put my webcam on to show Richie how hard I was cheesing because the song was coming out so good.
The smile was so big. I can't wait for you guys to hear the a cappella version of the chorus. It's amazing.
It's really fantastic, and I'm glad everybody really likes it.
Yeah,
and
Tony?
Huge shout
as soon as we're done here, before you leave, I want to go over something with you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. Huge shout out to Starbot. She's sang incredible in that song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't get a hold of her. We did try to get her to join though, guys. This was like her big episode.
Yeah.
Big
she got some
episode.
amazing pipes.
Chibi.
She absolutely shined.
I mean,
You can find Chibi Tales on PhatDogStudios.
yeah,
Fat Dog Gaming.
If you guys didn't know already, not only voice for Minori, but I also voiced for Chopper and Tashigi in our One Piece. So go check that out. Had some amazing fucking lines in episode 3. So
Yeah.
go check that out. And you can follow me on Twitter. That's that's really all I got at Baka Boxboy on Twitter, and that's kind of if I can kind of shout out oh god, I'm having a brain fart. Slap Happy Chaps. Because I do voice their Deanne in their 7 Deadly Slaps Average. And they started doing Voltron, the newer Voltron, and I voiced their pitch. So if you want to check that out, you can look them up on YouTube and check out their stuff. It's pretty good, and that's pretty much it.
Nice, real cool.
Thank you, Bruce Green. By the way,
right on.
Doger, it's your turn.
I mean, I have a channel, Doger X. Mostly got A and V shit on it. I don't post very often. Yeah, go check out One Piece though. That's the major thing. You go check out One Piece and also subscribe to the gaming channel because we're 23 subscribers away from 1,000. This is 23. This is less than 50. Come on, we can do this.
We really do need to make a trailer for that. We'll get to work on that soon.
Right now. We only need a third of you to go subscribe. Get going.
There's 85 people in this chat.
Fat
If
Dog
23
Gaming spelled the same way, PH.
Yep.
Look forward to all the amazing gaming content on it.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, we got PDW tomorrow. That's always a great time.
Yeah. It's funny you bring that up because I'm actually just around like 23 myself from hitting 1K.
Oh, there's a subscriber.
That was something I wanted to actually add to my plugin. So there's my plugin right there.
Yeah. All good.
Just got really
awkward silence is
Yeah,
awkward.
it got really awkward. Did we lose?
Sorry,
people?
sorry. I was typing
Wait.
to people. Fel,
Wait,
it's your
Fel,
turn,
hold
by
on.
the way. Hello.
Oh, wait, whose turn is it?
Fel, I said it was your turn.
Oh God! All right. Hey
Yeah.
guys. So you guys know that I do on the gaming channel. I do What the Fell every Wednesday. Obviously not this Wednesday, because we had the premiere. But come check us out next Wednesday. I'm pretty sure Richie and I are going to have a lot of fun.
Halo 3, right?
Yep. Halo 3.
Yeah, because it came out. Like, it just came out. So Halo 3 on PC. We're getting back to Halo 3, and hopefully this time it won't crash on us.
Oh my God, that was the
Fingers
biggest.
crossed.
Then
I think I have that. I may be able to join y'all.
Yeah,
I have it too.
Oh my God,
this suddenly got more interesting.
Okay, we'll talk about it later then. Other than that, obviously you guys know that obviously thank you so much for supporting Log Horizon with everything going on. It's been fantastic. Also, go to our website to check out episode 5 of Slime. Like Richie had said before, I kind of help write and direct, direct as well for that.
Yeah.
Then obviously Mega Man is coming out later this year, the episode 1. So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Other than that, All our also, if you want to follow me on my Twitter at FellTheVA, I post a lot of D&D and stupid stuff. So yes, that's it.
Okay, Eva, you're up.
Okay, I got a lot of shit I got.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Lay it all out for us.
All right. Well, as they said, my name's Latinfire Eva. I do my own streams on Fridays if I'm not working with these guys. So I do have a lot of things. I do Not Safe for Work voice acting at Latinfire_NSFW. And Latinfire VA on Twitter. I also do have my gaming channel, my personal channel, my live action stuff will be starting to come up. I'm actually redoing a lot of scripts, and Science Abridged is back on. Of course, Bible Black Abridged is back on. Black Lagoon Abridged is back on. They're all getting written and rewritten and re-recorded this week. Well, most of them are getting re-recorded this week, this coming week, and this coming month. Not to mention, Marcus wanted to say hi as well. Puppers always wants to say hi. And you guys can definitely check out my personal webpage at evalongvo.com for commissions and stuff. So, like I said, voice acting and Not Safe for Work voices are coming up as well. So, and then check up on PhatDogStudios on Pornhub. especially a certain video called Chibi Gets Cream Pied. I don't like that one.
Oh, geez, we're promoting that one.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I mean, at the moment, it's the only video we have on the Pornhub account. So,
Dear Lord.
I mean, why not? Why fucking not?
Yeah, why not? But yeah, that's all mine.
Okay. Next up is Revan. Do you have anything you want to plug, or are you just like, I'm here, I donate, I do things?
Follow these guys. Go listen to Calvin's show on Tuesday nights. It's great. He always has good set lists.
Thank you.
And that's it for me.
All right. Walker.
All right. Hi, my name is WalkManiaXE. It is spelled exactly like this. You can find me on YouTube at WalkManiaXE. I do a shitload of D&D campaigns that you can find on there. I do Platinum Watch, Lost Tales of Arde, Legends of Stone Harbor, Distant Wanderers. A lot of different D&D content. Additionally, you can find me on Twitter, same thing, WalkManiaXE, where I will occasionally post things. I used to post Corgi videos, but recently the channel that the Twitter account I followed that did all the Corgi videos was taken down. Sad face, but that's fine.
Who took down Corgis?
The Twitter account owner for different reasons. But that's fine. Outside of that, yeah, that's pretty much where all you can find me is just Twitter and YouTube. I additionally voice in a lot of these videos, so go check out all these videos, like One Piece, and Slime, and Log Horizon, and the Gaming Channel. What are you doing? Go subscribe to the Gaming Channel. Go watch Dungeons and Demon Slayers and Dungeons and Fat Dogs on the Gaming Channel. Go now! I mean, not now, but you know what I mean.
No, go now.
Yeah, okay.
Subscribe, damn it. We need it. All right.
Subscribe. Ring that bell.
Ring that bell. Yeah,
Subscribe,
especially ring the bell. That's very important.
Yeah, with the
If
algorithm.
you have not rung the bell on this channel, please make sure you do it. Like, it's super, super important because there's so many people. We're gonna get like, we're gonna get like probably 30 comments coming in saying I didn't know this was out, and it's gonna just keep going up as time moves forward. But yeah, guys, that is the real crux of it. Make sure you hit that bell icon. Okay. Hi, I'm Richie.
My subscribers to do.
I'm Richie Roberts. I do gaming stuff on my own channel, and I have been coerced into writing an abridged one shot that I'm gonna absolutely hate on my own channel.
Oh yes, that abridged.
Yeah, I have to do Beaufort abridged, and
Yes,
anybody
that's abridged.
anybody who has to suffer with me, at least for that abridged, they'll get paid for it. Not a lot, but they'll get paid for it. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that came and checked out the majority of my work, which takes place here on Fat Dog. So, and thank you to everybody on Fat Dog for, encouraging me to do all the work that I do, whether it's cast and crew or you guys in the chat and the comments. I really do appreciate it. 2020 has been a hell of a year for everybody, and one of the few bright spots about this year is how much we've been able to put out content and have so much great feedback from you guys. So I really, really appreciate it. Slime content coming out soon. Won't say when, but if you're a patron, please go check out episode 5. Please go check out the website. Like, Calvin and I work really hard to try and update that when we remember to, and upload new episodes. Episode 10 will be up on the website soon. PhatDogStudios.com. Yes, again with a PH. Cannot stress it enough. Please go check out Fat Dog Gaming. There's a lot of great content with a lot of great people that do some amazing work. It's definitely a lot of quality stuff that's on there, so please go check that out. And check out the live streams for the original content. There's some really good stuff on there. There's a lot of great work that's happening in Czech. Once again, I want to say thank you to all the patrons, because that's a big reason. Patrons and donations are a big reason why we were able to move forward with our original projects so quickly. So I think the time frame for everything shifted because of the fact that we were able to start funding those projects. So really can't say enough how thankful we are to everybody that thinks we are worth spending money on, and that still blows my mind.
We're less than $60 away from our next milestone.
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So that's more or less everything. You can follow me on Twitter, but I wouldn't recommend it. Because I will post political stuff as well as like meme shit. And if you're not into politics, just don't follow me. But if you want to, at Richie Roberts VO, that's basically it. Yeah. Oh, one other reason to follow my channel, like Zoinks Gaming, is Calvin and I are finally going to complete a stupid Gaston project we were working on a while back. we wrote a parody about good guy Gaston dealing with actually, being hygienic during this mess. So when we wrote it, it was at the very beginning and it was quite funny. Now, with all the stuff that's happened, I kind of feel a little bit bad, but I still want to finish it because I like singing and it's fun. And yeah.
No one has hindsight like Gaston.
No one scrubs like Gaston. Anyway. All right. Tony, you're the last. I wanted you to be the last because you've got a lot to talk about.
Bell icon, Patreon, and gaming channel. Go to all of them.
Wow, I thought you'd have a lot more to say than that. That was
yeah.
There we go.
That was a super streamlined approach. I like that.
That was
gaming channel is less than 20 away. Less than 20.
Straight and to the point, man after my own heart.
Thank you for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
See you later, everybody.
Adios.
Really didn't say too much in this.
So
I'm sorry.
I can't end it on just that. That's terrible.
God.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Oh my god.
I couldn't help myself.
Oh man, no. I kept the stream. The stream is still. I could not straight up end it with that, so the stream has to keep going until we can find a better way to end it. Thank you. All right, guys, look forward to the Hamilton Log Horizon Abridged musical in 2022. Bye.